Down here, salt is a way of life.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live!
Yes, sir! It's time for the CPT World Warrior European West Finals finally coming through. And on the ones and twos, you got your boy Cola, but more importantly, you got one of the best content creators in the business. He's gonna make content out of you with the crush counters too. It's Jimmy. My guy, how are you feeling about the action we're about to see in this top 8 spot?
I'm very happy to be commentating this alongside. It's going to be very exciting. I mean, as you said, this is the regional final for European West. The winner qualifies for Capcom Cup, so the stakes couldn't be any higher than this. And I'm very excited to see this first match yeah, it's actually an unusual one as well. I think, as far as I know, it should be number 1 seed against number 8 seed. So I'm expecting Garnet versus Jhin. So yeah, Balrog versus Fang. What do you think of this matchup? I think this is actually a highly unusual match, rarely seen. What do you think?
This is something I haven't seen in a long time. A lot of the Balrog players, I shouldn't say a lot, but some of the Balrog players have kind of went to the wayside with this character after the V skill had been nerfed. And we have other matches too as well. Snoboi versus Gamba. And then we have Geeck-O versus Mave. MrWolf versus Akram. I'm trying to read the thing on the screen. But that runs out our top 8 spot. But back to that matchup. I'm wondering how that goes, because I feel like Fang being able to have the light confirm is fantastic for him. Not only be able to convert into damage off his lights, which is really good, but also the fact that, you have this ability to challenge and punish a little bit better, stay a little more consistent. And that character having V-shift to V-break helps out overall. Balrog, he's still strong. Don't get it twisted. The V-skill 2 nerf that makes him -2 now instead of +2, once he has EX bar, doesn't really matter. He's still really good. He spends the EX bar, gets the plus frames. Fantastic character. We've seen him work out StreetFighter League. We've seen him do damage when he does come through with the likes of Smug and stuff like that. So I expect this to be super sick. And you know what would be super sick? If people hit up that Matcherino. $54, that's not a lot. That's an ugly ass number. Why don't y'all come through? Let's get to 100.
We're not taking it all today. There's no, give the player who goes to Los Angeles some pocket money. So yeah, let's increase the prize pool, claim up these codes, put some money in. So Los Angeles is expensive.
It is. Jimmy, have you ever been there?
I have been to Vegas twice for Evo, but not Los Angeles. No, but I'm actually going to the Matcherino page right now. Just logged in and I claimed the code. I got it. There we go. You can do your part as well. Definitely don't miss out. It's as simple. Just log in and hit those. Like, there are 30 remaining so far, so you can increase the prize pool by 25 cents, just like that, just by clicking a button. It supports the players. These players, I mean, they have struggled so much to get into this top 8. It's gonna be like getting this prize pool up. Give them something, like show them some recognition for their efforts, especially because only one player is going to be going to Capcom Cup. If we get the prize pool up, we can pay out more of these players so they can get something in return for their amazing gameplay that they've been showcasing throughout these last 5 events. And hopefully today, these 8 last players who are still able to get into Capcom Cup today, we're going to be seeing some wild matches, because as I said before, like, everybody wants to get into Capcom Cup, It's not going to be easy for any player. No free matches, so everyone they all have to play at the highest level to secure the spot. And I'm very, very excited for this first match, especially for Jhin. Like, I'm not sure if you know about Jhin. He's actually somewhat of a new, at least for me, a new player that I have not seen very much before.
One
Yeah.
thing, Jhin is only in because Raz couldn't play today.
Yeah, it's actually interesting. He started Jhin started talking to me at some point. I didn't even know who he was. I started playing him in ranked, and he gave me a hard time. I was like, "Oh wait, who is this guy?" And it's so nice, especially like lately. I've seen so many people rising up, like Ending Walker, for example, from the UK. You know, we've seen more and more players getting to that top level of play. New, fresh players who are motivated to get to the top, and so this is why I'm especially, the new blood, very excited for this one. Let's see if we can, well, because Garnet, he's the #1 seed in this match, you know, so he's going to be the one being the favorite to win. So let's see what Jhin has to say about that.
I like the Garnet going low with it. Just scoot stepping underneath the dash punch. And both these players, you know, represented by Save Your Game, I gotta give a big shout out to them coming through for the local scene in Italy. A fantastic job supporting these young players. And here we go, side switch with it, gets the target combo and then knockdown. Still Garnet with a fat lead.
Corner control now, though. This could be dangerous. Let's see. Got to make it happen here.
Crouch. I feel like maybe EXO might be able to clip it, but that's the bad situation. I think that Jhin got to recognize that if he goes for the counter crouch at that distance, that could be clipped with an EXO. Close range, you have to kind of jump back, you know, deal with the plus range. But I would like to see something get clipped with it.
Yeah, absolutely. Like the difficult part is getting in, but now there we go. Like using your meter, getting in, and then once you have corner control, I actually kind of like the first round. He tried to be patient with it, but at some point you just got to do the damage, and he wasn't able to do that. But right there, very nice interruption by Jhin, getting that pressure going, keeping him in the corner. Wow.
Nice low. He was up for it. He said, the minute you stand up, I'm gonna put you down. No whip punch, but still, look at the D skill. And the side
the situation. Yeah, that's a bad spot to be now for Jhin. Got to make something happen, but no. Garnet shows why he's the #1 seed in this tournament. Very convincing first match.
Very great matchup knowledge to go underneath the dash punch. I feel like that might be just like the simple layer 1 of dealing with Raw, because that's his way in. -4 situation, if well spaced up in the place, harder contested to deal with, but this character able to counter crouch it. I remember talking to Mono, he's like, this is kind of cheap. And I'm like, bro, it goes underneath a lot of these moves that these characters would like to do. And look at that anti-air too. That crouching mini kick covering so much range. Not strange to see it.
Absolutely. Like, Fang is one of those underrated players, I feel, still. But Jhin really showed, like, it is possible to get in like that with the... But man, right now it seems so tough. Jhin not getting anything. Crazy mix-up. He's still blocking, but take a look at the poison is just chipping his life away bit by bit, and there was nothing Jhin was able to do right there. That was just all Garnet. Damn.
My man just did not let him play again. Goes for the low situation. You gotta, I don't know, go for a sweep, a crouching heavy kick or an EX low immediately to clip that cower crouch, just to deal with that so you can get that establishment of the dash punch. He does have a call for the corner, no upper, but does get the crush. There's the upper as the extension, puts him at the corner.
This is a spot you want to be in exactly for Jhin, but he's got to make it count. This cower crouch is just too much. He's been, but man, the V trigger sending him to the other corner, and right now this seems so strong. But man, Fang has so many good ways to get out of the corner. It's unbelievable. The V reversal just too strong, and now the entire situation has been reversed. Very bad spot. The
side switch?
Yeah, the side switch was just too much.
Oh my god, the amount of mixes that this man's putting on. It's like a bartender. Jhin might be too young to drink, to be honest, but right now, Garnet is sitting on game point. Jhin, I thought, has not even accessed that first or second layer to deal with this character, and some people are saying that maybe the matchup is kind of bad for Raw. I think it's possible, but it's also that the fact that Garnet is just playing ridiculous. His defense is really good. He's not opening up in these strike those situations that Jhin would like him to bite on, like with the crush counters and stuff like that. And again, we see the low. I feel like Jhin needs to wait a little bit, see what he does, and try to punish, but it's not happening.
Yeah, he's just not getting enough going. Like every single time he gets something, Garnet has been able to reverse the situation, and right now, once again, he's just all over him. Mix up time right here, and where do you block this? Left, right, you don't know. But there you go. Like, this is the chance. You got to make it count right here, right now. But yeah, it's just too greedy.
Right into it.
It's just too
greedy. Like that panic, right? It's the panic. Like, you feel like, I want to get it. I need to get something going. Like, I'm frustrated, and you kind of just don't watch your toes a little bit. The set point for Garnet.
Yeah, this is potentially the final round. Jhin so far, he's been a bit too greedy with and too predictable. Like, Garnet has known when to tech and when not to in crucial moments. It's just not been working out for him. And right now, once again, how many stuns have we seen so far? This is just brutal.
This is an execution, no longer an exhibition. He actually clipped him with that normal. Hold on, here we go. Jhin can make the comeback. This character can dump out a ton of damage if he can get that access. V-ship into V-break. We talked about the defense being enhanced with that V-bar.
There we go. There we go. Oh! Ooh. Oh no! What a drop! That was so unfortunate. He had it. That was it. That was it. Yeah.
It was in his hands.
It looked like Jhin was finally catching a break, finally getting the correct read on defense, and that should have been the round for him, but no, Garnet instead, because of that crucial drop, Jhin just showing some nerves here potentially, and Garnet having just more experience and knowing how to deal with the nerves. Like, this was so unfortunate. Maybe like this was the opening that he needed, and unfortunately couldn't capitalize on it.
I felt really bad. Yeah, I mean, beyond even just the matchup, being solid and being mentally there is so important in a lot of these tournaments, especially these top 8 spots that you're about to qualify. And knowing what's on the line, that's like an extra amount of weight on your shoulders that maybe makes you play out of your element. I'm sure they play each other, Savior Games, they're both on that same team. So I'm sure they play each other quite a bit. So there's probably layers to how much, I know how you work as we play this matchup. But when you're set up on a big stage, like stadium status, it's going to be hitting a little bit different. Garnet moving on 3-0, a quick game, a quick defeat, but Jhin is not out. He'll be moving down the loser side, so we might be seeing more of that raw play come through. What do we have next?
For the $5 donation in the prize pool, let's go Italy. I mean, a lot of participants in the bracket, so...
Yeah, absolutely. And definitely, thank you so much for all of the contributions on Matcherino. It supports the players. It gives them some recognition for their efforts. So yeah, every little bit helps. And I think we still have some codes left, right? So yeah, you can still just log into the website and just claim those codes. That's free money for the players. No work at all. So yeah, definitely let's show some support to these amazing players. And yeah, very unfortunate for Jhin, but he's not out. Like, nobody's gonna go out obviously in the first round. So let's see if he can make it and pull himself together, like for the losers bracket match that is gonna come up later on. But now, second match. Actually, let me see. What is it?
GambaNera versus Snoboi.
Ooh. Snoboi. Nera.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Like, GambaNera has been showing some really, really interesting signs with his Dan. Kind of like a Dan. I don't know where Dan came from. Like, all of a sudden, people playing Dan effectively.
Makes no sense.
I did not see that coming at all.
Just like I kind of beat you yesterday, huh?
Yeah.
Dang, you to pull it up!
Yeah, getting burned. I thought I'm a commentator. I'm not a player right now, okay? I'm not a player. I'm a commentator.
You commentate. It's okay. You just leave him alone. But you're right, because Dan has been kind of blown up on the scene. It's funny because when I talked to him, he was like, "Man, I like playing Dan better right now." And I'm like, "Bro, Gal is still really good." But he believes that Dan is really good, and I think that when Dan is able to get those taunt cancels and he's able to be consistent with it, with the V bar too as well for the defense into offense if need be, I think that character is really good and really hard to fight, and it makes you spin your V bar. It makes you spin your V bar to get out of situations. Is he top tier? Probably not, but he's a lot better because of how the meta has shifted, how the seasons have shifted, and some of the buffs that have came to him too as well. Nera, this is still going to be a hard matchup because Snoboi is utilizing Vega. I think that Vega can out-footsie that character continuously. I think there's a lot of things that Vega can do with Claude that are going to keep his character out in the range that he'd like to play, fierce and stand heavy kick and things like that. So, but then again, this is Dan. He gets in and he sticks to you like Gorilla Glue. Like you can't get him off.
You don't want to play footsies against Dan, and I'm really curious to see this. It's actually kind of a weird match, as you said. Like, Vega should, in theory, do okay against Dan, because he should be able to keep him off, but maybe not, Like, right now, these cancelled normals, it seems like every single time you see the V-skill of Dan, there's a potential the opponent's going to get clipped with the next move, Very curious to see this, but... yeah, like, as you said, maybe this is not one of the... Oh, wow!
Raw DP? Bro, you ain't putting no bar on that? No sauce? Alright.
He doesn't feel the nerves at all. He's like, I'm just like that. This is a man on a mission, And he does have core control. Almost stunned as well. One more mix-up potentially is gonna seal it for him. Oh, wow, that was a genius way. That was a great way out for Snoboi.
You can't be reversal with this character up in the corner. Like you're just stuck there. Like you just end up in square one once again. The crouching mini kick into the B trigger. EX connects. The Dan kicks. The hold to jump in.
Gets for the round. Good blocks.
He's out of there again. He's running. Odd run too. Only one more hit though. That's all he needs.
Gamba doesn't have to do anything here. Yeah, he just had to wait for him to get in. Like, there was no way he's gonna go in and force something. That was very strong by Gamba. Let's see if he can keep it up. But Snowboy has been showing some good signs of life as well. Like, good awareness on how to escape the corner. But, man, this seems so rough.
It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's so continuous. He keeps so close to you, and he puts you in the corner.
Matter.
And and you're just stuck there. Like, you'd love to have, like, Gamba do a fireball so you can EX roll, or you just get a jump out. So their options like that definitely allow you to escape. If Gamba keeps it tight without the fireballs, he might be able to be a little more solid in these corner situations and make Snowboy really, feel that heat, that pressure that he's putting on.
Absolutely. It's kind of amazing to me. Like, you would think Vega is able to control the ground game, but no, it's just not good enough. Dan is just so absurd. And here we go, like, overhead. This is scary.
Oh, this is nasty. He goes for the empty low. Didn't have a way of finishing because he didn't have the bar.
More.
I think we're going to keep that bar, but the super caught him coming in. Gets the win. Dang.
Yeah, I agree though, because like you have to go for the chip. You're not going to risk losing this round.
Definitely. Ooh. This is close. This is still close. These fireballs.
Yeah.
He can play out these fireballs because Snowboy doesn't have any bar for the EX roll to get through with projectile invuln. So I like that. Gamba can take that option for a little bit. We sweep off the feet. Let me see the slides up in the chat.
Snowboy has been showing those whiff punishes with sweep. This is the second time that he's shown, so he's pretty confident with that. Very interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a Vega player. Well, not YOLO sliding, purpose.
Yeah.
Kind of the rare sight.
Keep the side switch. I like this. EX Azuna drop. Oh, but the wake ups. Gamba he's playing this like it's a race match. He is A-OK with the bust out play. And he's going to get the lead right here and puts him in the corner. Actually, not a bad decision. He's got the V-bar at the bottom for the activation. Don't let him hit you or you're through.
Don't get clipped. Don't get clipped. Don't get clipped. Yeah, just take the throw. Just take it. Oh, it's like it doesn't seem to matter like how solid your defense is. At some point, you're just gonna get clipped. At some point, you have to do something.
Yeah.
So I fully understand. Like, this is like, no matter how good it looks, like you're gonna get clipped by Dan at some point. So I think Snowboy actually has more than just Vega. Actually, what does he play too? Like, maybe Ritas knows Nash. Right.
Nash.
Maybe I'll actually think of a counter pick right here.
But actually, GambaNera is the one who did go out of the game because he's still bottom. In the
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
So I guess we're not going to see a switch. Maybe just grabbing something to drink. Who knows? I mean, that was very convincing. So I don't think. I mean, Gamma can play other characters. I'm not sure if he still plays his Ken. But he had a very convincing Ken before he made the switch to Dan. So,
That's so weird. Bro, why are you switching? Ken is like,
yeah, I
obviously,
don't
top,
know. Like, don't
top
ask me.
5. Like, come on. Like, you
Yeah.
like, you know what? I'd rather play Dan. Like, there's something about Dan that just be attracting y'all. And as a competitor, you must be doing it for a reason. The character's really strong. I think if there's going to be a switch, I'd like to see Snoboi do go for the Nash. He says too easy with Ken.
Maybe the strategy is just if the opponent is not familiar and nobody is familiar with Dan, that's your advantage right there. Because I don't see why Akainu should be switching from Guile to Dan either, you know? So that does not seem to make a lot of sense to me, at least. But yeah, Ken's so strong at the moment, but there we go. Gamba still sticking it out with Dan. And honestly, right now it looks like the right choice. But man, Snoboi is really trying to show that he's not out of this yet. Like, this was such a convincing sequence right there. Full control. Wow, those sweet whip punishes. I'm telling you, he's not doing that randomly. It's unbelievable to me. Like, he's actually doing it with purpose. And he's 100% with it so far. Great whip punishes.
He's been dealing with that heavy kick because that's such a big party starter for this character. It's either that or the Fierce, but the steady heavy kick has so much range, and he stands outside the distance, finds a whip punish, seems to back up a bit, utilizing that back walk speed, the back dashes. But here we go, B shift, goes for the break. He can't be put in the corner. He knows that, he understands that mid-range gameplay is the way to play. Little bit of a whiff right there, slight hit. Snoboi just adding up in damage with these clawed hits, the mediums. It catches them, leaving with the EX.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic play. And finally, this so many random options so far by Gamba and getting punished for the first time here. But yeah, like as you said, oh my god, this is exactly what Snoboi wanted to avoid. He wanted to avoid the corner at all costs, and now he's there. Oh my god, I feel like that was just a missed timing. Potentially Gamba was looking for the meaty. I'm not quite sure what happened, but that was kind of scary for Snoboi. If he had not won that interaction right there, that could have been it. Very scary stuff. Yeah.
It could have been like crush into other stuff, yeah.
Very back and forth. I like that.
I like that Snowboy's keeping these leads and staying mid-screen as much as possible. We've seen what happens when Dan puts you in the corner, and it's even worse again for Vega. And I like that he's getting ready for the tendencies of Gamba. Like, he's like, okay, cool, you want to wake up super, I'm gonna block this out, all right? If you got full bar, I know what you want to do. I'm gonna block it and make it through. I do like the fact that he is waiting for these reversal options. He is staying mid-screen. He is staying clawed. He's maximizing his damage. He saw him take off the mask to get that extra 10% to make sure he gets close to doing it. So far, so good. But let's see if there's going to be a switch up from Gamba, if he's riding or dying with the Dan today.
I actually don't think there's going to be a switch because some of these interactions also went to Snowboy kind of lucky because he went for, like, when he was about to get cornered, he went for an EX Barcelona dive, and Gamba happened to jump into it, so he got clipped. So that was actually kind of lucky for Snowboy. He just wanted to get out of the corner or avoid the corner, and he got a hit in by accident, really. So let's see if Gamba is just gonna. I think he's not worried. I'm expecting to see him just play it out as usual. He knows if he gets like one hit and he gets corner control, that might be good enough to win, you know?
That's true. If he gets that one sequence, he puts you in the corner and he gets his win condition. Like, he's willing to take a few of these hits. Dan maybe not the healthiest character, but he definitely can get that win condition if he can get in, if he can get that corner position. And Dan does have some great moves, like if he just rush me to kick into EX Dan kicks, or the EX Dan fist. Any of these sequences, even on block, will push you in the corner and make it drop. Activation DP, falls the fireball on the future sword. That was godlike.
Yeah, that was the worst case scenario for Snowboy, but still, oh my god, he keeps it up. Unbelievable. Like, those EXDPs and supers that he's been doing, like, it's unbelievable. He's not scared. As I said, like, nothing has changed. Last super was blocked, but he does not care. And honestly, I gotta say, yeah, Snowboy has been really, really good. The neutral game, I feel like it's slowly getting into like Snowboy's favor. Like, he's been more and more controlling in the neutral spots. Oh my god.
It's over. I thought he's gonna hit that fireball slide. No, not like this.
Yeah, that's like, I feel like that's Commentators' curse. I've been so happy with the slide so far, you know. It had to end like that, you know.
That is unfortunate. He actually went for that situation, the slide. Maybe thinking he saw the standing heavy kick. Oof. There's the slide right there.
There is it. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, that's what he wanted previously. He'll just do it again raw to make him fall. You know, yeah, he's maybe also catching these, like, you know, these walk backs and things like that. EXTB though from Gamba to get some distance.
Yeah, so far, I mean, I feel like Snoboi, he's more willing to take a bit of a chance mid-screen because he knows it's so important to stay out of the corner. So that's been working great so far. I mean, he has the life lead and everything. They're pretty much mid-screen. He's fighting very well. But yeah, I mean, any time he clips him, that's super dangerous. So controlling, that medium punch so strong.
Yeah,
but there's
it looks like it's different for the character to deal with it. Light. One more hit. He's gonna go for the super just to seal it. I think he could have did it with the EX Barcelona right there, but hey, super will seal it either way and put some game-to-game round-to-round.
Yeah, absolutely. I kind of understand it. You don't want to risk anything in that spot, especially not against Dan. Like, if there's one thing that we've seen so far is you let Dan, give him an inch. You don't want to give Dan an inch, you know?
Yeah. Everything works so far, every single slide.
Yeah, every button has been working for Snoboi. Very, very impressive gameplay. Very controlling. And really, Gamba needs to figure something out. He needs to show some way, like, he needs to force his way in.
Nice mediums again, interruptions. I like how he keeps that range where if, you know, the EX Dan kicks are going to come out to start the party, he's going to stop it before it even starts. Standing heavy kick, fireball cancel right there. EX, he's out of there, but Gamba's aware with the anti-air. Air throw drops him down to the ground, and his V bar at the bottom is Gamba even going to be able to activate. On block.
Oh,
he hits him.
He was baiting a V-shift. He was expecting V-shift from Snoboi, but no, nothing happened. Man, like, this is what I'm talking about. In this round, we saw that once again, Snoboi escaping the corner just by using EX Barcelona. And it just worked. It didn't matter at the end that, like, he took a little bit of damage doing that, but it's, as long as he gets out of the corner, that's good enough, you know? And Gamba going right back into this. Honestly, I'm a bit surprised.
Yeah, I'm a little shocked. I'd like to see him maybe take a second, but we'll see. Maybe he's found something with the quickness, even in that match. He's like, okay, I already know what I need to do. Let's see, because he might be through. Game point for Snoboi. In the corner, the Dan cancels are not crisp right now. Be careful whipping those.
Oh,
the trade.
God.
He's out of there.
Okay, that's the worst case for Gamba right here. He's got to find a way to get him in the corner again. It's going to be rough, but not impossible, you know? And he's done it. One right.
The RNG.
Yeah.
You'll buy a lotto ticket, Gamba. I don't know if you're old enough. Hold on now. In the corner, light. Cancel with the fireball. You gotta find if he slows down the fireball, you have to find the gap to get the EX roll. You want to find a way to play, or the light slide applied.
God.
Get the V bar though. Get another slide, raw. Able to hit it, make it fall.
Oh my god, I'm so tense right now. That should be it. Yep. There we go, Snowboy.
Match point.
Staying alive. Yes, but Gamba very much alive in this set. I mean, it really only took one read. Like, if he had one read in the corner, then that was his round, you know?
Yeah.
But it really shows Snowboy. Snowboy really understands the rhythm that Gamba is playing at. Really is just able to avoid this absolutely insane offense.
And just the fact that he's able to run it back and, like, as soon as he sees like a whip, he'll get some sort of hit on the V skill situation. That means Gamba's got to keep it tight. We talked about how important it is to keep those cancels tight. It's easier said than done, but this might be done for Gamba. One more hit into super. One hit into super, like a Buster Claw into super will kill. Don't let him do it to you. Don't let him do it to you. Almost fell to the fireball, yeah. You lucky boy.
Oh my god, this is really scary. Like, any hit might kill him now. CA on deck. The sweep earlier as well to escape the corner, really showing, like, dominance. You can't pop V-trigger?
Yeah, you can't, because reversal, you really jump with the walk-up throw. Snowboy taking over Gamba just with the ease in the past couple of games.
I really cannot believe he just walked. It's actually the classic when you see someone jumping in, you let him whiff the button, and then you walk in and go for the grab. It's like so unexpected. I don't know why, actually. I never really thought about it too much, but it really shows some dominance there. It really shows, okay, I'm not scared of you. You're trying to go in aggressively. I'm just going to walk up to you and grab you.
Yeah.
So impressive. Snoboi really showing a lot of composure right there. And that's not easy to do against Dan, you know? Dan, such a fantastic player.
You know what else is impressive? Our top 8
What's that?
we will have on coming Friday, Nordic and Baltic, 7 p.m. CET.
That
very nice.
Stacked. Look at that, Veggie, Fragments Barnet, Wani, yo, Gulag. And some of these players are in Street Fighter League, so you definitely know that they are about that heat, that fire. But you know, even though Veggie is probably the favorite, or Reichman's Barnet, actually those two, we don't know who could take it. I thought the favorite was going to be Problem X coming back from the brink, but it came down to an Indie Walker took it. You never know who's going to take it these World Warrior tournaments, and we still have a few more to play through. Yours is coming up too, Jimmy. Yo, good luck to you, my brother. You got Ryan Hart in your bracket. That's the item killer right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Next weekend will be big. We have Nordic Baltic on Friday, Germany on Saturday, and Europe East on Sunday. And then we are done with World Warrior. So a lot of action today, Europe West, and then next week is the big one with 3 events.
Yeah, very nice. I'm definitely looking forward to, obviously, Germany. I'm going to be preparing a lot for that.
Most and best region of them all, right, Jhin?
I mean, I can't say I'm not biased here, you know?
I mean, we had,
Germany
the most
best
sign-ups
region.
out of all World Warriors in Europe.
We did. That was very nice.
Hey, let's go. I'm glad y'all showing out. Like, when I see some of the signups for some of the World Warrior events, for some places it makes sense considering, you know, what's going on in the region. But for other places, I'm like, it's a free tournament. You get an entry in the Capcom Cup. And even if you don't feel like you strong enough, you get to play with the best of the best.
You even
so
get
it gives you
1
something to play
point
for.
just for signing up. Like
You get
could say,
put that on your
made a
profile.
point, you know?
Yeah, made a point. You're fired for that. You're fired. Chat, fire him for that. Come
That's
on.
not how it works. You're fired.
How can I get fired for firing you? Anyway, what's our next match? Let me find what our next match is.
Akram versus
you guys are killing me.
MrWolf. Lucia versus Seth.
Oh man, that's gonna be that's like one of those matches that, like, Lucia is a character you never see, but every single time I watch Akram play, I feel like she's kind of cheap.
Yeah.
Like she hits you once and she gets a full corner carry every single time, and it seems so insane. Like it's so frustrating to play Akram as a player. Like every single time I personally meet him in ranked, I get hit by I don't even know what is the move's name, like the EX kicks into V trigger pop. It comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You get hit by that, and then you find yourself in the corner. Even though you were just applying pressure in the corner yourself, you find yourself at the opposite end of the stage, and you're about to die. And I'm like, what just happened?
Yeah, like, how did this occur? And you go to Twitter and be like, yo, how do I fight this? Lucia players would be like, well, actually, she's not that good. You could just play Luke or whatever. It's like, I think she's okay. In Street Fighter V, every character is a threat. And this season, even more so, like you mentioned, the corner carry, that's even better for her this season with her V-triggers being buffed. You start off in the West Coast, you went up in East Coast after one conversion, and you got to hold that. Her corner pressure is not that bad. Medium punch, light kick, her lights in general, that she gets a little bit more off of too as well. So she can hold you there quite a bit. She does lack in the fireball game compared to other characters, and you know, maybe she could use a little more damage outside of V-trigger, but she's not one of those characters that is useless if compared to other characters in other games or, you know, older games. She can still work. Like, she's like an A character out of S to A characters when it comes to Street Fighter V, which means that she can still do work. That's why we see her in the top 8 spot out here.
Yeah, absolutely. And wow, it's actually a bit of a surprise for me. I was expecting MrWolf to be playing Seth, but he's going back to Nikali, and I know he can play both characters very, very well, but lately he's been so dominant with Seth. Still a surprise to me.
Maybe I kind of like this. I did see him playing Seth at UFA, you know, also preparing for, you know, his matches and stuff like that in the casual, so it was looking really good. what he does. V-skill get the knockdown. I like that option against the fireballs that Lucia can present.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe he has a lot of knowledge in the matchup. I mean, he has been playing Akram, must have played him many times. So we'll see how this is going to go.
The activation
this is so
there.
scary. Oh. Yeah, the activation there is going to come right now. Yeah. On block.
Yeah,
he just did one do it on block.
That corner press, that medium. And she gets a cross up medium. That is such a weird button to see. But here we go. Corner kick. We talked about this. Actually, this is stun. It's not even stun. It's just done. It's just over. It's a wrap.
This is what I'm talking about. Like you get clipped once, and then all of a sudden you find yourself either dead or in the corner. You know, and you ask yourself what happened. But yeah, MrWolf is showing no respect right there. With they're not showing any respect for one another right there. Like absolutely crazy pressure from both players. They just want to get in and get the job done.
Exactly. Here we go. Arkham again. Pressure in the corner. He's going to find a way out. No activation. But here it is from Wolf. The back throw situation. Command grab, throw, strike throw, command grab, I should say. A lot of good things to play, but clips him low. And once again, another V-trigger win to the side of Akram. Dang.
Yeah. That is just Lucia is just too much with this. I felt like MrWolf had a decent chance to make the comeback right here. The back throw was very nice. The corner control very important, obviously, but Akram showing why Lucia just does not care. She's just gonna she's gonna clip you once, and then you're just gonna be dead, you know, and in the corner, obviously both. So yeah, maybe we'll actually see a switch right here. It looks like MrWolf might be thinking of going to Seth. We'll see. We'll see though, because I feel like his Seth is actually kind of special. Like I've never seen a Seth with so much knowledge, like he has a lot of really weird setups that I very rarely see, and like this is why I was surprised. Like it seems like he's specializing a lot on Seth right now. But then he went with Nikali instead. So we'll see what happens right now. Is he gonna? Yep, and there it is.
Yeah.
Switching to Seth as expected. And honestly, like this is something he potentially should have done from the get-go. Maybe he doesn't like the matchup, but we'll see.
Hold on, now Arkham's using V skill 2. Hello? V skill 2? All right, show me something with it. I've definitely seen. I think there's a few matches where I've seen him play this, and I'm like, why? But you know what? You the competitor out here. You're doing some V-bar and some sequences. So hey, go for it.
This is so annoying. This is so annoying. Oh my god.
What?
I want to be honest. I don't think I've potentially. No, I've seen it like. So rarely do you see that V skill, but yeah, Wolf so far. Kind of a bad spot for both players. What was that?
What? The EX? Nice interruption.
No one knows what this does. What the
What's the frame data on that? I don't even know. I've never seen that. What is that EX?
Yo, I actually have to look at the frame data again because I'm not actually 100% sure. Chat, it's -4. The -4 punish is weird. It's -4. Oh, okay. So that,
and Seth does not have great options.
Is the also -4?
EX is plus. That makes sense. I think I remember that especially. But this being -4 and Seth maybe not have the best -4 punish is maybe why we see Arkham going for this option.
Yeah, potentially. What I want to see from MrWolf, he's like really good with the V-trigger. Because I feel like it doesn't really matter what happens throughout the round. Once he pops V-trigger, there's a very good chance you're just going to die right there. So we'll see what happens. So Lucia pops V-trigger.
Plus.
That looks plus, you know?
It's very damaging too. Look at these extensions. And he gets off that situation.
There we go.
He's about to learn a hard lesson. He ain't got no V-bar.
Yeah.
Get crossed up. Yeah. Go for the super. You gotta kill. We spin to win.
You had to go for that. You have to. But yeah, as I said, like MrWolf, all you need is pop V-trigger, and then you get a 50-50 for the round. You know. This looks kind of rough. This does not look great.
Yeah, this looks kind of nasty. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like the fact that he's also doing a V-bar on all these hits definitely helps him get to that point where he gets that V trigger, starts smoking the knees in again with a throw, and then in his corner position continuously. Here's the activation though. He got this back. Yes, the mix, the down forward heavy kick, the shins.
Most importantly, getting out of the corner right there. Might be getting another V-trigger activation, but man, this V skill of Lucia. And that's it. That's just it. Like, he's been harassing him so effectively with that V skill, and MrWolf not showing what to do against that.
I mean, it's hard because like there's some options, there's some characters that don't have good V skills. You would never see like Laura's V skill 2. You barely ever see it.
I need to
Every so often. Go ahead.
To do a new command. Give me a second.
That V skill. I mean, I've even seen jammers in chat saying it's okay not to know the frame data of Lucia's move. If he's saying that, and he's like the kind of guy, every time I listen to his commentary, he's like, how does he know that?
Yeah.
If he says it's okay not to know that, I don't feel bad, you know? But seriously, very amazing play from Akram so far.
Yeah, this -4. Recovery is 18 frames, so it can be whiff punished. But again, so you have to look out for, something you have to space out, something he's got to be aware of too. I wonder how V-Shift interacts with that.
Commentators should know everything. Jemos is right, you're both fired. Thanks, Jemos.
He's right. He got me.
I
got my ass.
I was gonna get fired. I knew I was gonna get fired. You know. So
why does it Cola know? Because my brain only retains pertinent information. How many times you see a Lucia come with this V skill set? Like, come on now, let's be real, GMers. You're sitting at home on your fat data. I will say that I have seen, when I practice commentary, I've seen a Lucia use this, and I'm like, next. Because I'm like, I'll never see this. This is one of those times where I should have definitely learned that data, because Akram is on game point.
This is absolutely amazing. Honestly, I was not expecting this. MrWolf was such a dominant player throughout the 5 events, and Akram is just bullying him. Never mind. Like,
you remember when I said that? I bet today that Akram probably wins this. Well, like he did last time.
Yeah. And honestly, his Lucia has always been impressive, but right now it looks so dominant in a way that I was not expecting to see at all. But MrWolf really, like, he took that round back, so he's still in this. Obviously, he's still in this, and he's shown exactly what I've said earlier. You let him pop V-trigger once, then you might die from there, you know? So,
yeah,
and right now, he's really dominant. So, we'll see how far he can take this stun. That's potentially it.
EX, jump medium, Hekatonkeries, one more EX DP for the W. Wolf back in it. And part of this is spacing it out against that V skill. We saw him neutral jump it with a jumping heavy kick with a lot of range to deal with that V skill and just say, I don't have to, guess on what I can press against that. I'm just going to go with this distance where if you whiff, you're going to get hit. And we see Wolf also spin that bar to get that corner carry where it gets kind of scary. He puts you in that, Seth, tick throw setups and things like that. We saw the shimmy situation. We might be seeing a switch back to a better V skill, or maybe he'll just run it. I don't know.
Yeah, like, great solution by MrWolf. Like, that neutral jump seemed very effective right there. But at the same time, I don't think it's like a solution you're happy with, because the neutral jump opens you up as well. So Akram might actually adapt to that. You can dash in anti-air. All of a sudden you're in a bad spot, especially as Seth. You cannot take a lot of those like anti-airs. You don't have enough health to take that. So if you're gonna add inconsistency to your game plan like that, I don't think MrWolf is happy with it. So we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, maybe you have to sound outside the distance and not just neutral jump. Just find a whip punish, crouch mini kick might work if it hit on the recovery. 18 frames is quite a bit. That's dealable. Yeah. That's definitely dealable. So we'll see what he has. Dive kick coming through. Aerial approach. I took some anti-airs.
Oh, great punish. That was amazing.
Find the shim this time. Last time got hit with that Pierce.
I really like Akram not overextending right there. He's just trying to find the mistakes and punish. But right now he's giving up a lot of ground. Yeah, that's actually kind of bad right here.
It's very, very bad. Look at that. Still out and about. The side switch. Jump here. Hekatakuri. Light EX. Yes, sir. One more decision for that stun, but waits for the crouch mini kick to catch the walk back, and just like that, you're going to the East Coast. Give up the ghost. Ooh.
Oh man, that's so rough.
Set point for Akram.
Round 2.
Yes, set point against such a dangerous player like MrWolf. Oh my god, and he does not care. He does not care.
Ride this momentum. He is definitely riding this momentum. He's like, okay, I'm on that set point situation. You have a bigger hill to climb. It's the one that you're thinking about than I am right now. I feel like nice sweep against him. I love that. I think that's 7 frames too as well, so it's very quick to throw out.
Very, very, like, this is, right now it's very back and forth. Like, this is so scary for both players, but more so for MrWolf, obviously. Potentially his winner's bracket run on the line right now.
Big throw in the corner. Then with the shimmy, but I like this answer here from Wolf. Do something different with the activation. Keep things safe and solid. Side switch situation, don't matter. Didn't get a follow-up, unfortunate. He could have actually, to be honest. Crouch heavy kick. Once to get that point where you get that super.
Amazing hit confirmed from MrWolf. I don't think that's it though. Is that it? No.
One more guess.
And V-Trigger. V-Trigger is there. Oh my god. He absolutely needed to be aggressive right there. MrWolf was not, he could not afford to let him pop V-Trigger.
I like that with the dive kick.
Yeah, very, very nice.
It's been very aerial. I wonder what she can do to stop some of this aerial approach. Like, if her DPS can reach at a range where it could stop the dive kicks continuously. We've seen Wolf go for that option continuously. Look at that. Dive kicking in just to get in that mid-range game. Now pushing out into the corner.
Yeah, I don't think you can do a lot. Like, you have to have a read on it because you basically have to be buffering the DP to deal with the dive kick. But like right now, it doesn't look like it matters a lot. You know, you're gonna take a bit of damage, but like when Akram has like the oh my god!
Oh, he clipped the limb!
Oh my god! I cannot believe the way he made this work. Like, that was unbelievable. The V-Trigger was just there as a threat to show him he cannot get out of this corner, and he found the right moment to take control of this match, and MrWolf is back in this. Absolutely amazing job, and we'll see what Akram has to say about this. Like, as you said, like the dive kicks have been kind of rough for him to deal with, but at the same time, like, he's such a dangerous player once he utilizes the V-Trigger. Both players so explosive.
Fight.
I like that down for heavy kick clip in the limb. We've seen that reversal crouch mini kick come through a lot from Akram on Wake Up, just to catch these walkbacks or see if he's standing, and he gets so much off of it. But Wolf was ready and steady with it now. Game point for both players. Going to the limit.
Absolutely, and there's the dive kick once again, blocking it out. Not finding a good answer, but as I said before, like, doesn't seem to matter too much. But here's the V-Trigger. Oh, what happened? No quick rise. That was actually odd.
Yeah, that's what we typically see. Now we see the anti-airs coming through with the DP. Nothing, fancy. Well, I want to see it against the dive kick, though. That's the situation I want to see. But Wolf is bleeding right now. He is definitely taking too much right here. We talked about Seth not having the most health. Can't survive another situation.
And
oh, the
really
whip punish!
Unusual mistakes as well, but that was amazing V-shift. But bad spot to be in. Oh, there we go. Potential comeback right here. Oh my god, did you just see that? Wolf actually baited it out. He was so late on that EXDP, and it worked because it was incredibly delayed. I've never seen a delayed EXDP like that. That was absolutely crazy.
That was days delayed right there.
Yeah, like, he definitely drank his cup of coffee and then did it, you know? Like, that's what he just did.
I love it. Oh, man, Ark, we're kind of feeling something. This is the way I would want to see him play. When y'all talked about it, if he's on his day, he's on his day, right? If he feels that confidence, he can definitely take this entire tournament. All of these people can, but that kind of confidence, that breaks the mental a bit. Jumping in though is MrWolf, and now switching up with the dive kicks, the jump heavy kick, but miss, and now the corner carry.
Yeah, this is potentially winner's bracket life on the line right now for Mr. Wolf. Can't afford to get clipped once again.
Eat. Heavy kick. Careful for the whip punish. We'll kill the next
No,
situation,
that's not it, right? No.
Use one more. Yo, what an EXP for Wolf. He's like, I can play with them things too. Activation. You gotta hold the situation. Wolf needs to sustain the game. The side switch, the defense, and the crouching meaty kick to do it. Dang. All that work for nothing.
Absolutely amazing block right there. Very well deserved. I actually can't believe he blocked the V-trigger mix-up. So he knew exactly what was going on. Amazing set. That was super clutch. Very exciting, explosive playstyles from both players. And yeah, Akram coming out on top in this set. Very, very well played. But Mr. Wolf still not out yet. He's gonna be in the losers bracket, and I'm sure like he wants to make this losers run count, because he's one of the most dangerous players out of these top 8 players, and I know he's very motivated to well, show what he can do at Capcom Cup. So I'm sure this is not the last time we're going to be seeing him.
Thank you very much to Bert1 for the $5 in the prize pool, and to all
My boy Bert, I see you coming through. Let's go. Let's go. I see all the people coming through with the codes too as well. I think that you have finished off quite a bit of those, but y'all can finish off them side quests as well. Add some more to the pot. Don't stop. Give these players more to play with. Yo, Jammers, stop. You got more clout than me, but I will say thank you for the answer against the entire approach for the character. Really appreciate it. I forgot that you're playing Lucia also as well. Maybe see more Lucia throughout this bracket. Man, Akram though, proving that you Lucia players on the Twitters are downplaying way too much. She's still strong. She's still ridiculous. And you can still pick up whatever character you want and make magic happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Like if there's, like as you said before, like it seemed like every character somehow is viable in this final version of Street Fighter V. Very exciting to see so many obscure characters like Dan or Lucia, characters that we really have not seen in competitive play. And yeah, it's absolutely possible to. But I mean, it's the same thing with Dan, really. Lucia, a character that you don't really see ever. Like I can't even remember when I like. Besides Akram, I cannot even think of a different Lucia player. And no, Jammers does not count. Okay, he's a poison player. Let's get this straight, okay?
That's true. He can play Lucia, but he's a poison player.
But yeah, like if you see a move, like we're in the final year of Street Fighter V, and I'm seeing a move, and I'm like, okay, I've never seen this move before. What's the frame data? Let's look it up. Then you know, we have not seen this character very much. You know, absolutely amazing to see so much variety at the moment.
You know, it's funny that you say that, because during Street Fighter League Japan, when Kawano had played Lucia, Machibo has done so too as well. Like Fudo and the rest of the crew were like looking at the frame data of the character, like, what does she even do? But that shows you how strong all the characters are when you have to learn everybody. And, I played Lucia players, I've fought Lucia players, I've seen them, but I've never seen that V skill, and I'm like, okay, something different with it. Now we're gonna see something that's not so different if you've been paying attention to Street Fighter V the past million years. Cammy up on the screen, and Wave coming through. I'm sorry, Mave. I look at that.
Yeah, Mave.
Look like it said W. It's Mave. I haven't seen Mave in a bit. I've not seen Mave in a bit before the Warrior tournaments.
Yeah,
not in the salt mines.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, I used to play Mave quite a bit, actually. He was one of those guys that I always struggled to beat. So he's like the... I'm actually not sure. Does he still play Chun-Li? I've not seen him in such a long time. I don't even know if he still plays Chun. But he was like one of those fantastic players that was able to utilize and confirm with Chun-Li in a way that you rarely see. So I'm very excited to see him in this top 8, hopefully showing what he can do. And there it is. Yes, it is still Chun-Li. As I said, it's been a while, so let's see what he can do. And Geeck-O, obviously, with his Cammy Queen, you know,
yes,
very much into Cammy. Let's see what they can show us today.
See a dive kick though. That jump meaty kick was probably an error. Unfortunate, but Geeck-O, very strong player. We've seen him take Saltmine We're seeing him do very well at CPTs and things like that. Good at UFA and stuff. You know, he's a very big character loyalist, and I think that translates over to a character that has been nerfed this season, but not really that bad, to be honest. Like, he's more whip punishable, but someone like Geeck-O is not going to be whipping, stand pierce, crouch mini kick, those kind of buttons. So he'll be okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, a lot of people have been crying hard about Cammy nerfs, but there she is, still strong. Really, it doesn't look like she's gonna get stopped by any nerf, really. And Geeck-O really showing that she can still get those wins in the top level of play, you know? And right now, very dominating position with the V-trigger. Yeah, that was a rough spot to be in. Had to take the 50-50 gamble right there. And he still had one more shot of V-trigger left. Very tough.
Yeah, very nasty thing to have to enforce that mix. Enforce decision, dive kicks coming through. This is why she's so strong. Being able to make your jump as a mix-up. Am I going to go for jumping medium, jumping heavy kick, dive kick, empty jump low? So things you have to think about in V-shift. And other things won't save you. Back heavy kick from Chun-Li can work out in some situations, but since that light kick has been nerfed, her anti-aerial approaches are not always the best. Standing heavy kick is really good too at some ranges, but won't always clip, and dive kick can delete that before it even comes out. Here's the activation though, and this could be a bad situation. Gets that follow-up, but it's off the table. Look at that, Geeck-O. Wait for that bar to wind down.
Yeah, absolutely. He was just being patient right there, not taking any chances in this match so far. Very dominant position. Any move is going to lead to super, into critical art, and that should be it. We'll see what happens. Like anything. But man, Mave really showing why I'm so scared of him. Those crouching medium kick into spinning bird confirms. Very strong. And there. Oh, he missed it. Oh, that was so important.
Oki.
Yeah, that was a big one.
Unfortunate. That's with all that bar at the bottom. Sometimes you just need to do crouch mini kick into EX leg just to get that assured Oki, because it is hard. The spinning bird kick right after that link, or in that combo, I should say, is kind of difficult to do. So, unfortunately, if you drop that, you lose out on that Oki position, that situation. Geeck-O with the first game, still very, very scammy-like, as Ritas would say. Right, Chad?
What? Fire.
I'm making sure you're paying attention.
But absolutely, it really shows though, like Geeck-O showing so much patience with this character. I think that's what you really need to do if you want to show the highest level Cammy. You need to show your patience, and also amazing crosscuts as well. Very dominating position so far, but also Mave getting the openings. He really is getting openings, but not capitalizing 100% on them. So I want to see that change, but right now it's all like Geeck-O is just all over him right now.
Brother, the backdash into the confirm, the classic right there for Cammy. Geeck-O has been doing a fantastic. You saw him call out the B skill activation too as well. Like saw Mave had bar at the bottom, knew what to do immediately. Well studied by Geeck-O. Let's go up 2 games in totality. This might be difficult. Fierce buffer side switch with it. God dang, he is all over him.
Oh, that was just a mistake by Geeck-O. He actually wanted to beat that. And once again, missing those confirms. Not sure what Mave is doing. He is getting those situations. Maybe with V-Trigger now, the pressure is building up. Can't afford to get hit. And once again, the crouching medium kick. Not canceled into anything.
Gotta finish it.
That should have been stunned. Should have been stunned. That should have been the round.
That B-bar winding down with the quickness. It's off the table for it. Heavy kick. Goes in for the throw. Maybe he's a finish it. You don't let this character get that EX bar at the bottom. Because now it'll be close against the game. Actually, being a super, but no. Mave staves it off for a little bit longer. But still, if you're Mave, you look at that round and say, I need to do better. I gotta get these confirms on the deck. I gotta finish off this character win like as soon as possible. Because Geeck-O's been building this bar expeditiously. Now he's getting Grizzly. EXDP though, for the bust out. Back to mid-screen.
Yeah, like this is right now. It's very even right now. So we'll see if Mave is going to stabilize, because it seems like overall he's been the one having more trouble adjusting to this pressure situation. I mean, there's so much on the line in this tournament, and man, there we go. He finally is getting those conversions with the crouching medium kick. And that is gonna, oh my god, right when I say that, he drops such a crucial combo. I can't believe that.
He cursed him. Nice call for the corner, back medium, back brainless right there for the plus frames. Backs off, crouch medium kick. didn't get that hit for the super, but next hit will kill. You can't throw a dang button right now. You can't let anything linger. Dive kick coming through. You're definitely through. Geeck-O didn't even need the super to seal it, and he is so much in his bag right now. He is he's confidence confirmed. His aerial approach, he hasn't been stuffed, and that's a hard thing for Chun-Li to do. Like, it is difficult, but you have to put the back heavy kick on the board, air to air, anything to stop this man from coming through. V-shift, something different, because these aerial approaches are opening this man up continuously.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks so rough for Mave. It seems like he's getting all of the chances that he needs to do the damage, and that last round should have really been his round, and then some obscure drops that I don't really see from him. But right now, Geeck-O with this like I feel like I'm cursing all of the players right now. Like every single time I'm speaking, someone is having like a weird drop. What's going on?
That's the power of the commentator coming through you. You can feel it in your bones that you switch it up on people, and it's unfortunate because as soon as they do something good, they do something bad. The side switch, the jumping light kick was really good. Geeck-O, he's had really good callouts on like V-skill activations and utilizing the right button to clip that. Oh no!
Guess for the round. Good. Oh my God! That confirm was amazing. He just whiff punished the fierce of Chun-Li with a V trigger. Crazy.
Nah, you can't let him do it to you like that, Mave. I have not either. You cannot let him do that to you, Mave. You can't. Fight back.
Geeck-O. Yeah, but really, Geeck-O showing why he's like one of the. He's been grinding Cammy so much, and you can really see it in his gameplay. Absolutely fantastic play, Mave. I really want to see him come alive here because he's been having those chances, but right now the corner control too strong. Potentially that is it. Like the next thing is gonna kill him. Oh,
he shifted a super. Nah! Geeck-O, you are gassed. You are actually gassed. It's one more guess per game. He's in dog kick situation. One more touch. Oh no, Mave. Can right this back activation. Corner situation. Okay.
Great jump. Oh my God, I'm so tense. You can't afford to get a hit, but you have to go in as Mave as well.
These medium kicks, to be honest, in the walk up throw, the chiropractor coming through, snapping the neck and snapping this person's chance. In the winner's side, Geeck-O, bro, that's super. That V-ship and the super to catch the lingering button of the fierce that have been nerfed, but to go for these punishes, as you point out, shows you how strong Geeck-O is with this character and how much he has been labbing with this character, how much he has been prepared for this character, and to keep that bar for these situations, to have the bar for these situations and switch up what he does, whether it be V-trigger or V-shift and stuff like that, shows how strong he is as a competitor and why he's one of the favorites to take this tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, like, it really also shows we're in the final year of Street Fighter V, and these players have been coming up with new ways to punish stuff that I've never seen before, like backdashing a fierce of Chun-Li to then punish that with the V-trigger spiral error. That is absolutely amazing, and it really shows like this is the next level, and these players are showing this in the most important event potentially for them. You know, like this is a Capcom Pro Tour. A Capcom Cup spot is on the line, you know, and
that's true.
Geeck-O absolutely showing that he's been waiting for this, you know. He wants this spot right now.
I feels like all the fact that he's so labbed out with everything is like oh man, it is. You know that was too dominant.
You know what I want to show?
What do you want to show?
The $51 donation I got from my fundraiser.
Ooh!
My Shotoism. Thank you so much for making it such a welcoming experience for everybody. Yeah, it's a pleasure. And $10 by Anonymous. Thank you very much. As some people might know, I want to go to CPT finals as well. Give Street Fighter V a deserved goodbye. And cheering for the European guys CPT finals. So if you want to help me out, you can do !fund or pinned at the top of the chat and help me out getting there.
Yeah,
yo, hook him up, chat. You get to watch good Street Fighter every single weekend. barely ever takes a break unless he's like on a hospital bed. Okay, he put on all these World Warrior events. He's working with a small team. He's making sure that all these players are trying, or at least able to eat, and he's trying to get y'all to feed them every single weekend. Y'all can't put in a little bit of scraps so we get the flat like that. As we already pointed out, Hollywood is hella expensive. You know, I paid like, why do I gotta pay like $11 for a burger? Doesn't make no sense. How about boy out? Fly him out there so he can cheer on the last year of Street Fighter V.
Absolutely. Like, if there's one person who deserves it, it would be Redis, honestly. So if you put in any amount to help out in the match arena, it really
so
like, it means a lot. Seriously, I mean, I'm right here, right now, commentating this amazing event, and I know this would not be possible without Redis, you know? So let's show some support. Let's get him to Capcom Cup. It would be very much appreciated.
It would be. Push him there. We're going to see who's going to get in there. Flown up by Capcom for the Capcom Cup today, as we have more play on the way. I think that rounds out our... actually, it does land on our winner's side of things. So we're going to have Garnet versus Snoboi, Geeck-O versus Akram for our winner's side, but loser side is filled out too. Jhin versus Gamba, Mave versus MrWolf. MrWolf being loser side is kind of wild because, you know, again, another person I'd pick to be one of the favorites, but first we're going to see Jhin versus Gamba. And Jhin we saw maybe not get warmed up until like that felt like the last couple of rounds. So we'll see what goes down here. He only has one more shot at getting through the bracket. But Gamba be playing his game. Gamba be just playing his game.
Absolutely. I feel like I'm kind of scared actually for Jhin because Snoboi had a character with control on the ground. Balrog is a character that wants to be like, it's kind of dangerous with him to play footsies, you know, against Dan. So I'm not quite sure what's going to happen, but I feel like Gamba is not going to make it easy for him. This is... Oh, wait, what? Oh, never mind. It's going to be Ken versus Balrog. Okay, never mind. Let's forget about that. No Dan right there. I wonder what he's thinking right here. As I said, Gamba has a fantastic Ken, and this used to be his #1 choice. So, it's great to see that, but I was really expecting Dan here.
I mean, the Italian players also know each other very well, so matchups, player specific.
Oh, that could be the case. Yeah, he's like, I do better in this matchup when I fight Jhin. And, you know, Balrog has some good things. I'm sorry, Ken has some good things to say against Balrog in the -4 situation with the DPs, but right now I see back to mid-screen. And that V-bar flashing at the bottom. Couldn't find a confirm. Nope, coming to the side of Gamba. Yo, this Ken still looking crisp.
Yeah, Gamba right now showing why Ken is such a strong Shoto in this version of Street Fighter. You can just hit confirm everything. Like the crouching medium kick into... He did a very late EX Tatsu confirm, and it's just so rough to deal with. Oh, but never mind. Drops it right there. Jhin with the chance. Corner control and every...
Until you see Jhin walking back, he's going to get back thrown. We talk about that corner control. It definitely happens a lot for Ken because it feels like almost all of his moves are tailor-made to take you to the corner. The back throws, the EX Tatsus and things like that. But Jhin has him caught in the corner right now. Activation. There's that back throw, the tumbleweed.
Wow, Gamba needs so much to make this comeback, but not impossible, you know? He still has the corner control. Let's see. One mistake from Jhin can really... Oh, no confirm!
Great combo. Didn't finish it. Jhin gets that last hit. Dang, he was so close to doing so, but sometimes you just don't believe.
Yeah, Gamba had the conversion. He just did not believe right there, but still not done yet. Jhin, if he wants to take this match, he's gonna repeatedly... Wow, he's getting absolutely crushed in the corner right now, and that should be it. Absolutely crazy. Gamba not playing around, not happy with the last round, and showing and making a statement right here with the perfect KO.
Bro, Gamba, where was this before? Where was this kid before? Like, I think Ken would have did good against Vega too. Like, Buster Claws, easy DP, maybe these minor situations would have been great. And that corner pressure that you have with Ken is I think, a little bit more potent than Dan. Like, Dan doesn't really talk about the damage. He sticks to you a lot better, but when it comes to like damage, when it comes to consistency, Kim's a little bit better. Gamba showing that this is the character that, you know, he really put in a lot of work with too as well. Crosscut DP, look at it, he's on game. He's on duty right now.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic play from Gamba so far. Maybe he knows Snoboi. Like I was also surprised, like he didn't go for the Ken gameplay because it looks so dominant right now. But maybe he knows something against Snoboi that we don't. So he wasn't confident with it. Right now, looking very, very strong. But I mean, Jhin right now. Wow, that V-trigger activation. This is a dangerous spot to be in.
Overhead, actually clipped him raw, and he's gonna fall to the DP ender. Dang, he was able to wake up, get that overhead, bless the dome, crisp the cranium. Gamba about to go up too. Jhin with these jump hits. Even though they're getting an anti-air, he still got him off the low, the crouch kick. Finally blocking the overhead this time. It's some distance with it, but jeez.
Yeah, but Jhin right now really showing that he's still alive. He still wants to take this, showing signs of life, and this is going to be corner control. V-trigger 2 active, and Gamba, as usual, not showing any restraint with his EXDPs on wake up. Absolutely fantastic bait by Jhin, though, taking that around and staying in this match. Gamba, however, I feel like he's going for another perfect right now. Like, it feels the same way.
Look at that, the anti-air,
yeah.
In the bait on the V-ship, he's definitely an anti-V-ship person. He takes it from Idom right there. Because I hate that mechanic. See him baited it out. EX skips the low though. There's that medium kick, finally confirmed that he wanted before. The one touch into super to seal. Don't give him the route back.
Oh, he wants to go for the V-shift into super. Let's see if it's gonna happen. Oh, what was that? That's not good enough. That might be it. Is that it?
Goes for the activate, or the V-trigger situation, I should say. The command grab play for the finish. That did enough damage.
I can't believe that. Absolutely fantastic. Like I thought he's gonna live through that, but then midway through the combo, I realized, wait, this is gonna be close. So yeah, Gamba kind of cracking on the V-trigger. Like, he's kind of scared to get hit by the V-trigger too. So he's waking up with buttons, he's waking up with EXDP on wake up. He does not want to get grabbed, and it's really costing him a lot.
Yeah, he had a little bit of a panic situation. He panicked like he on the Titanic. He needs to be more careful. I think at that point, maybe it's time to alternate between V-ship, maybe delay button or walking back, things like that, instead of just going for these VPs, these more risky situations. But on offense, he's doing fantastic. Side switch off that low. There's the crush though. No forward throw. Back to mid-screen.
Gamba is not super confident right now, but oh man, that overhead, so tough to deal with. A couple of drops actually from Gamba in this round. Seems like Jhin is getting to him with his gameplay. Doesn't seem to be as confident as he started out, but we'll see how this is going to go. I feel like this is going to be a very important round right here. If he goes up 2-0, or if it's going to be the equalizer, you don't want to lose this round as Jhin. And right now, it's looking good for him. Like, oh wow, those reads, absolutely crazy speed, and getting the stun. Man, he's back in this match.
Sir, EX connects. One more good sequence. EXDP though from Gamba. Because I'm gonna bet it right now. One touch situation, so I kind of get it. Kind of obvious, but at the same time, like, he's able to get it done. DP gets that jump in, the throw, activation off the EX fireball, right clip and blow to let him in. One more situation for either side. One more button to wake up. The fade away. Ooh, the finesse and bless. Yo, Gamba.
Absolutely fantastic comeback. And once again, it feels to me like Jhin is just not mentally prepared with the pressure is getting to him. So making some questionable decisions in the neutral game. Like, he had the life lead and he could have just chilled, but he's like opening himself up in these unnecessary ways. And obviously a player like Gamba is gonna absolutely capitalize on that. But right here, big mistake from him. Oh, but Jhin dropping the combo.
Maybe it's just like the mental pressure is really getting to Jhin right now. Maybe couldn't like wasn't fully prepared because again he did get in because of the fact that Ross was not able to play. However, someone like Jhin is a top level competitor, so to be in this position you have to say, okay, I'm here. I had to act like I've been here the whole time, but he's not fine. The jab is connecting. Trying to get that back throw. Oh, here we go. Jhin getting the back throw actually, and another throw. Based off the EXCP.
Gamba does not care. Gamba does not care. Like, I don't even know, like, how many EXP... Somebody count the EXPs. I feel like at least 50% of his wake-up options have been EXP, and somehow it's been working most of the time, But that time, that was the time he got punished, So, oh, wow, great whiff punish. Jhin really showing some good whiff punishes with the sweep option.
Fortunately, that -4 definitely came as a problem point right here for Jhin. He tried to keep it meaty, but it didn't really work out. Heavy kick. Love to have a crush off that heavy kick. Harassing with these buttons. A dash is challenge. Jhin getting an activation.
Dangerous V-trigger 2, and we know Gamba does not like it. He does not want to block. Dangerous spot to be in. Potential one more guess. He's waiting for the EXTP, but it's finally not happening anymore. But man, Jhin so convincing in this round right here, shutting down Gamba effectively. Absolutely crazy. Like the fact that it didn't look like he was able to convince Gamba to stop the EXTPs, but I think he finally got him.
I really like the movement. I think that's a really important thing for a lot of Balrog players is where they space themselves out at, not only just to get the charge and things like that, but like having that movement to be able to anti properly, to space your -4 dash punches situations correctly. It's all going to be very important. And Jin's getting a little bit better, seeming a little more confident, but there we go again. The hunter of the V-ship situation is Gamba. It clips the toes, he's into those, and this is unfortunate. No! The drop! There could have been so much more, and now he's back to mid-screen.
Dangerous spot to be in. But yeah, Gamba changing up his defense very effectively now, making it much more difficult for Jhin to get anything. And right now, he's the one trying to control things, doesn't want to take any big risks, just trying to stay solid here. Let's see. Oh, Jhin finding the opening.
Try to cross up, hard for Balrog to deal with that, even with that medium punch. Reversal jab, no Tatsu though. Still, Gamba could take this. I like the neutral jump idea. Just gotta be careful with these dash punches.
Oh, scary. Oh, he dropped it. What a drop. He didn't even need to spend the bar there. But yeah, I get it. Like, you don't want to take any risks, especially if it's so important like this match right here. Like, tournament on the line here for Jhin. Potentially his final round. Gamba starting off with a powerful crouching medium kick into taps conversion. Once again into taps conversion. Corner control now. Fighting from the corner now. Very nice.
And get close. Keep it long distance. That command grab coming through. We've seen how Gamba be panicking. Get up close and personal. V skill. Yep, caught him pressing something. EXCP, he mashing. Someone got out of the situation immediately. Back throw. Another throw. One more hit will do it.
Can't afford to get hit by anything. Oh! Absolutely fantastic crook. The fact that he had the balls to do that was very risky, but it paid off big time. Match point both players.
Amazing for Jhin. That's the mentality I want to see from Jhin. You in this top spot, you gotta have that mental like, I'm here for a reason. I don't care how I got here, I'm here for a reason. V-ship goes for the breakdown for the gray life. EX load, yeah. Get that momentum going and flowing. The crush, the pickup, put him down.
Difficult spot to be in now for Gamba. Getting command grab. That's what you want to avoid the whole time. And once again, Jhin able to take it on the ground because Gamba just does not want to sit still while that V-Trigger 2 is active, and able to clutch it out, even though it looked so tough for him at the first. but man, he was able to make that comeback very convincingly at the end, really. Like, that was very powerful, and Gamba did not look happy at the end. He was just not willing to take the V-Trigger 2. He was just not sitting there, and Jhin was absolutely right. Just go in with immediate attack. You're going to clip him every time, and he's going to make it through. Unfortunately, Gamba out of this tournament, maybe next time, but Jhin, his hopes and dreams to make it into Capcom Cup, absolutely alive.
They're possible. They're definitely possible. The fact that he is, it felt like he was kind of losing to himself, dropping these combos, knowing where to space out the -4 dash punch, but not doing so all the time, giving Gamba access to corner carry, to damage, all that stuff. It just felt like he was kind of losing to himself, and Gamba was kind of taking advantage of that. Then it became the reverse, where Gamba was like, oh dang, this dude's activating, he's got the command grab, stay away from me, please, run, and like, it just, as you said, was not capable of sitting still, staying solid. At some point you almost want to take that command grab damage, because the idea of the command grab is almost just as powerful when you fight a character like Balrog, who will open you up with some EX bar or some super. And you know what's super cool? The fact that we still have more of these World Warrior tournaments to go. Yours is coming up. There's still Nordic and Baltic still coming up too as well. We've already did the UK. We're getting through the European West right here. We're gonna have East soon. Y'all make sure to tune in all these. You see Nordic, Baltic, and Germany coming up as our last ones to get it done for the World Warrior events. Shout out to Saltmine for putting it all out here for all the players. 6 months of great Street Fighter 5 action.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you said, Europe East, I think in a week from now, coming up, Nordic and Baltic, December 16th, and Germany, the event that I'm going to be participating in, regional final, next Saturday, December 17th. I'm very excited for that, very happy to be playing there. All those matches obviously are going to be concluding in a spot for Capcom Cup, so don't miss out. You're going to be seeing live who's going to be qualifying for the conclusion of the final, Street Fighter 5 season. Yeah. And obviously the weekly schedule is also there. If you want to see the EU Open bracket, Saturday 5 p.m, Saltmine on this channel. Obviously you're gonna get the weekly action if there's no CPT going on, obviously.
Yes, thankfully all the other CPTs are done, or I guess not thankfully if you're your Warrior fits and you're trying to get that last spot.
You're fine for saying that.
No, I'm saying like it's good, so that you could still have your EU tournaments on the weekends. I'm saying the CPTs are over, but it's not so good if you're trying to qualify right now. You only have one more shot. Like that's it. But it's good that we have the World Warrior events overall. It's good that we have these coming through for these players for the second shot. And as Vaya had put it, and I saw him talking in the Twitch chat a couple days ago, it's like the Olympics, where all the players are sent out by their nation, like they're the best of their region or their nation, whatever, sent out to Capcom Cup to compete,
I was always
representing them.
I was always thinking like Capcom Cup should be more like this, like it is now, with more people from different regions in, like more like a World Cup style, from all people all over the world, the best from the world going there. So I like how it is now.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. Many players able to show what they can do. It sets up interesting stories for the future as well. I really like that. It strengthens the local scenes as well. As you said, Ritas, the German signups really exploded for the World Warrior events, which I personally was very happy about. I've not seen the German scene as alive.
Zaku, I hate you, Scammy.
Well, I'm sorry. Anyways. What was that? I didn't hear. Ritas, what did you say? What was that?
I don't know. I didn't hear it either.
Anyways, we're about to watch Mave versus MrWolf. Let's just move on. We'll see. Like, Mave, unfortunately, so far, not being able to get the result that he's looking for. Lost his first match in an unfortunate way as well. Like, he got some openings, but wasn't able to capitalize every time. Let's see what he's gonna do against a player like MrWolf, because I feel like if you make a mistake against Seth, like, you don't have enough life to make a lot of mistakes, you know?
Yeah, you really don't. Like, I feel like Seth can kind of play the footsie game, but overall, Chun-Li's probably going to be a little bit better. You know, fierce, brainless. Her crouch meter kick into EX gets the Oki, and this allows activation either way. But like her buttons are tailor-made to play footsies in a way that people call her gorilla weak. And we've seen that with this character time and time again. And right now, Mave is exemplifying that exact option. Hold on now, activation.
Though. And as usual, this is exactly what I'm expecting from Mr. Wolf. He pops V-trigger, you get into the 50-50, you guess wrong, and you are just dead. Like Mr. Wolf actually have a guaranteed way to avoid the activation on Mave's V-trigger 2, and he decided to not do reversal and instead just let the V-trigger build, and it really goes to show why. Like, he's so confident playing with the V-trigger 2. It's what really makes Mr. Wolf such a dangerous player with Seth. And right now, he's just bullying Mave in the corner. Like, it doesn't matter how good the buttons are of Chun-Li. If you just... Like, Seth is such an impressive character. But there we go. The fantastic conversions from Mave right there. Crouching media kick into spinning bird on reaction.
V-shift. Oh my god. And he tried to leak that DP, did not work out, but I still like that Mr. Wolf is going for these V-shift situations continuously because he knows that he only needs that one touch to kill, and that light will. What a great closer button. I like seeing players close out things with non-committal buttons, like crouching light kicks and crouching light punches depending on the character. Usually crouching light kicks, I guess. But it's something that's good because like you're not overextending, you're doing something simple, not gonna get whiff punished. The most that will happen when you might get crushed, but it's so quick and it will stop all these dash-ins. Wolf, understanding that, they only need 2 more.
Yeah, absolutely. And Mave, we'll see how he's going to be able to make a comeback here potentially. It didn't look bad at all, actually, for him. But Wolf, like, once he gets going, it's just still so difficult to stop him. And right now, starting off very strong as well. Corner control. Can he get out of the corner? Yeah, that fierce is really good from Chun-Li. Like, that can definitely work. And oh man, that conversion.
We wanted to see before from Mave in totality through all the matches. Because you get the Oki. You don't have to spin that bar. Keep that bar for something different. Nice anti with the light kick. Is the activation. No, not just yet. Wolf. Now at the end of this conversion. V-shift. You die entire, bro. You die entire V-shifting against that situation. That's what Wolf was looking for. And finds the extension with the B skill. Blah! The back throw.
The fact that he knew the extension after the lightning leg, like, really shows what kind of expert Mr. Wolf is. And wow, Mave kind of cracking right there. Like, he's just letting it fly and getting punished big time.
You got that crouch mini kick, but still harassing with that button. Caught him dashing in with that light. Gets a counter combo. Didn't get the stun. He wants that one hit to do it for that stun and done. And he'll get it off the Hekatonkaries. Quick 3 kills.
Yeah, he had more damage after that as well. So yeah, Mr. Wolf being greedy a little bit with the stun, but I kind of get it. Like, you really don't want to have the stun after a long combo. Just want to reset it at the end. And tough spot. Mave really not quite sure what he can do here. Like, Mr. Wolf's so dominant right now. Even when he gets the damage going, that's the sad part about it. Like, if he gets damage going against Mr. Wolf, he still has to deal with the V-trigger too.
Right. That's like the win condition for this character is definitely the V-trigger. Whether it be to route things back to get it to, like, even its sort of health, or just like to find a finish. You still have to worry about that option. And he'd like to force that out for like a V reversal, like force out the V-bar for something different, like force Wolf to make these decisions, but it's not really happening. See, you're caught up in the corner, the V-trigger's right there, activation. We'll see a side switch situation, and we'll see again, from the back door. Don't answer.
Still alive though. Comeback time, let's go, let's see. A tough spot to be in though, it's not easy at all.
Down bad for the down back, not opening up. Ooh, that could have been a whip punish.
Yeah, you just missed it.
Oh no, he gets another V-trigger. You are in trouble. Look at that defense though from Mave. Now offense. Never mind, Mave is fine. Base off the EXTP. Still in it.
I can't believe that worked. I cannot believe he got Mr. Wolf to crack. Especially because Mr. Wolf earlier he actually, in this exact spot, he did buttons and he caught Mave because he went in. So I thought, like, actually it's unbelievable. Mave still having the right read here, knowing the EXTP is coming. Very nice composure and patience. And right now, like, dominating fashion right here. Good life lead. But, man, this corner control might be problematic. V-skill, oh my god, the universal, saving him.
Timed correctly right there. Don't have to worry about that bar at the bottom for that super or these extensions. Could be in those sort of situations. Light, no medium right after for the counter combo.
One more hit is all it takes, though, for MrWolf to take the round. Oh, great walk under.
Yo, he actually got the dash up back throw. Waiting and baiting, the crouch mini kick seals it. Looking for possibly an EXTP, but either way, MrWolf on set point.
Yeah, and that's with full critical art. He didn't even have to spend it. That's a bad spot to be in for Mave, but showing a lot of signs of life right now. Like, he had the control, but MrWolf just not letting himself get bullied here, fighting back with a character that can absolutely do it. So dominating right now as well. Mave in trouble, potentially his turn of life on the line right here.
The heck confirming the super to seal it. Getting closer to that chip no dip. This will actually just do it. MrWolf hitting him with the CA, and that means that's the end of Mave's play. 3-0 on the side of Save Your Game. MrWolf.
Absolutely. Fantastic play by MrWolf. Mave, unfortunately, couldn't quite make it. Showed a lot of signs of life. Able to make some comebacks happening. Reversing the momentum a little bit, but just a little bit too late. Wasn't quite able to turn it in his favor. Maybe next time. MrWolf, honestly, as expected, it's kind of shocking, as you said earlier, that he is even in loser's bracket. To think of a player like him with such dominating performance to be in loser's bracket in the first place. I'm expecting a lot more matches from him. So yeah, he wants to get that Capcom Cup spot. But yeah, Garnet is apparently up next, and I'm sure he has something to say about that.
So now on matchup, Snoboi told me he looked up a lot because he really hates it. But yeah.
Interesting.
That's actually the matchup he trained all for. He
was mostly for the Fang. Okay.
Yeah, he told me if he can win this, he can win the tournament, and I believe him. So.
Okay.
I mean, he'd be winners final, so that's a really good spot to try to take it. You know what I'm saying? So I also see Akram in the chat saying, like, because someone said who beat Wolf. Akram's like, me. I love that energy. I love that energy from you. I like that. Keep that energy. Keep that energy. There you go. I'm trying to see some games out here. We're on the winner side of things to drop more people down to losers. Garnet, as you said, is going up against Snoboi. I wonder what Snoboi is going to do, because we already have a Fang up at Capcom Cup. Let's see if we can have another one joining that league. And y'all can join the League of Great People if you contribute to this match. You know, I think all the
thank you very much to Boo Stick for the $10 via PayPal. I added into the prize pool.
Let's go, Boo Boo Stick.
Yeah, thank you so much for all the contributions to the players. Doing such an amazing job getting the entertainment for all of us. Amazing matches so far. If you want to support the players, if you want to increase the prize pool, check it out. The Match Arena link is in chat. Yeah, support the players.
Everything goes to the winner today, so he has some nice pocket money for Los Angeles. So,
expensive.
Yeah.
Help them out. Come on, people. I'm telling you, a burger like $13
we had over 200,
in American bucks.
We had over $200 for UK and Ireland. I think it was 230. Is UK better than your breast?
Ooh, he calling y'all out. He calling y'all cheap. He calling y'all broke. Y'all gonna let that stand? Are we really broke FGC out here? Don't let him say that. Come on now, chat. Prove him wrong. Buff up the pot. I want to see more of y'all come through for these sick players, giving you some sick Street Fighter 5. And look at the bracket. You see any Lukes? I don't see any Lukes. So for that exact reason, drop some money in the pot, give him a little bit of love. You see some sick play today with the Fang, and Snowboy looks like he might be going for the Nash.
Yeah, who knows what he's going to be going for, but absolutely, like now that Aretus is giving us some background on this match, the upcoming match. Garnet, obviously, like the #1 seed for this tournament. It's no surprise Snowboy wants to be prepared, especially for him. So let's see what he has to say about this. I'm really curious about his character choice. We still don't know. It could be Vega as well. But he must be going into this with some kind of plan, and I'm very excited to see what this plan is going to be like and if it's going to work, because clearly Garnet so far has been getting the upper hand overall.
That's true. I mean, if you've been practicing for one person, though, I definitely can't wait to see what you're going to bring to the table. Like, you have been looking at the tendencies, looking at what the character do. You've been looking at like what they're into, what if they're you know, what their likes or dislikes are, like long walks on the beach and stuff like that. You found their whole profile. You know their blood type. Let's see what happens. Snowboy actually sticking with the Vega. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely. So no Nash. The Vega, I think he's the most comfortable with Vega anyways. So let's see what he can do here, and if the plan is going to work out. So far, it's looking kind of rough though. So Garnet has corner control, Poison is active, chipping away bit by bit. That's what Fang does best.
EX roll, yep, that's going to be very important. That EX bar, from what I've seen, you know, you can get scoot step through the projectiles in the setups that this character like to do, at least in terms of projectiles overall. But in the corner, not where you want to be as Vega, harassing continuously, is waiting for him to leave.
Yeah, absolutely, and this is looking very, very rough. Guess for the game, guess for the round right here, and Snowboy so far definitely having a rough time. But I mean, honestly, this is really like. I mean, there's a reason Garnet is the #1 seed. You know, so Snowboy, as much as you can prepare for a match, at the end of the day, you have to beat a very strong player here, and I mean, obviously Garnet is preparing for this as well. So this is not going to be one-sided either way. Snowboy also showing some great signs of making good comebacks as well. So I'm really curious to see what he's going to do here. Oh, the sweep whiff punch. He attempted it again, the slide, but this time not quite fast enough. I like the idea though.
Yeah, maybe had the idea, just the wrong execution, didn't have the bar. Maybe thought he had the bar, but now he does. But Garnet is content to put up the normal sub projectiles. EX in the corner, EX roll, -2. Yep, take back the turn. Garnet pushing him right back in the cloud. Harassing him in the corner.
Yeah, this looks so impressive. Maybe he should be considering a switch after all. Wow, this is not working out for Snowboy at all. I wonder if he's going to take a breather right there and maybe considering a different character. I'm actually not sure if Nash does better than Vega in this match, but right now it looks like Garnet is just all over him and looks much more prepared for this.
I'm not sure either. I don't really see much Nash versus Fang. We really don't get to see much Fang versus Vega. In fact, we see a lot of Vega. I'm sorry, a lot of Fang these days. Not so much Vega. So he's sticking with it with the character. Whatever game plan he has, you can see it now. The area right there. Side switch V-ship. Some defense. The break. Try to get some offense. But Garnet's still right there.
A great block, but not good enough. It's just not good enough against Garnet. And like, even though like the Snowboy, it looks like he's been actually doing good on defense. Just it doesn't matter. Like, if your opponent has 1 million chances to do damage, at some point he's gonna do the damage. Like, you gotta get something going. And this perfect right here from Garnet is so oppressive. Like, Snowboy has to figure something out quick, or else it's just not gonna. It's just gonna be over.
I like Garnet using that EX bar right there for the EX sleeves to clip some of these probably, like, you know, painful normals at medium punch at that right range. There's the area right there. Snowboy making a little bit of a comeback. The claw addition definitely helping out. But all it takes is like these plus frames to get going and flowing, and Garnet to start layering on this offense, where Snowboy looks a little bit lost in how to deal with it. And I'll be real, I'm lost too, because Fang, when you get a nasty one like Garnet, it's hard to deal with.
Yeah. Oh, there's a slide. There we go. This time it's working out, but didn't look like he was doing that like as a reaction to anything. Just classic Vega style. Maybe that's what you need, you know? Like, if you If you can't find the opening, just believe in the opening. And that was a fantastic. I feel like that should have been it, but he dropped it. But still, he's in a good spot right here. He can actually take this round. Should be able to take this round. We'll see though. Scary now. Corner control for Garnet. This is a bad spot to be in. He's got to take those throws.
The crush. Oh, he tried to spin it. He's trying to get out. He's still caught in the corner, and not even a trade. The Cloud took the damage for him. Got that hit. The follow up. Garnet with it. And honestly, I thought Snoboi was gonna be able to hit that super through those fireballs that are enhanced with the V trigger. I thought that would have worked. I thought there was enough time to scoot step through. Just with that bar.
That unfortunate drop right there caused him to lose this round. Even though like it looked like he was in a good spot to take the round, but then man, you can't let Garnet live. You know, you can't let that happen. And it looked like he wanted to finish him off, and he just honestly just dropped it right there. Kind of a crucial one to drop, but Snoboi right now taking a breather, and I fully agree with that, because after such a heartbreaking loss, you just don't want to go into that immediately. Potentially thinking of a character change as well, because even if you get that next match, you still have to beat you have to beat Garnet 2 more times after that, so that's gonna be it's a really rough spot to be in. So I'm not quite sure what you're gonna do here. Character switch might be okay, but starting from scratch might not be a good idea either. So who knows? I don't feel good about this either way.
I mean, it's just Snoboi said he did his homework, and I'm sure he did. But Garnet, he did his homework too. Maybe even turned it early. Got some extra credit with it, because we see him cower crouching a lot of these medium punch buttons and things like that. It looks like he's prepared too as well. Like, even if you prepare, the other person will prepare. You have to believe that they're going to prepare just as much as you. And those slides are not getting applied. It's unfortunate he's not being able to get the knockdowns that he wants to start that oppression. Cover the time to get the anti-air? Bro.
That's absolutely amazing, right? Like, it looked like Snoboi was able to get that jump in, but no, Garnet is ready. Oh, amazing interruption. That EX, that's so important to get. And right now, he does have corner control. Dangerous spot to be in.
Medium, grasping with these clawed normals. Fantastic range. Put the trade. Oh my god. The fireball follow-up. Float. Stays in front. The V-shift taste down. You look like a clown.
Just overextended. He just overextended, and Garnet absolutely taking advantage of that. It looked like Snoboi was just willing to take the advantage in the corner, but then got clipped, and then all of a sudden the situation was reversed. You just can't get anything going against Garnet. But there we go. He gets a drop. He gets the punish. Let's see what's going to happen here. No dice. You want the crush counter on the tech, but nope.
That anti-air is ridiculous. That crouch shooting kick covering a lot of range that he'd like to jump in against his character. Garnet still looking to take this. He's got the lead, and he's winding down in terms of poison play right here. Snoboi bleeding. Garnet leading in terms of health.
Yeah, so clean from Garnet so far, but honestly, Snoboi does have the resources to do this, so he's not out of this yet. But he's going to have to find an opening here. No more slide into V-trigger that's going to save him. Let's see, 40 seconds on the clock.
I like how he stays inside that range of the cower crouch, maybe trying to find a way to deal with it if it comes through. But Garnet doesn't have to overextend like that to get the win. He's fine with walking him down with the poison. Now the poison becomes problematic. Now that you don't have that much health, now it really becomes an issue. EX connects, wakes up with the light, gets the super, and gets a jumping meeting kick or a dashing crouch meeting kick. Which one?
Absolutely fantastic defense from Garnet right there. 10 seconds, not enough. Yeah, he had to go in a greedy fashion, and Garnet, as always, just so ready, so clean, knows what he's doing, knows exactly how far he needs to go to take this very convincing 3-0 by Garnet. And Snoboi, unfortunately, I mean, he's still in the tournament, that was still winner's bracket, so he will absolutely have time to think about this loss right here. and potentially get his revenge later on. If you can make it through in the losers bracket, definitely not out of this yet.
I see someone saying like, he had 10% health. Bro, he had a full bar, a super, and an Oki situation right after. Of course he's still in it, because Fang does not have much to play with in terms of defense. Like right after an Oki situation, like you got to hold the throw because all of his defensive options are going to get blown up by throw. However, Garnet has been solid throughout that entire match. Like the fact that he is so studious and studied in that match. We saw him cower crouch at the right range to get some medium punches, the 4 fierces and stuff like that. Doing a fantastic job against that character's buttons and not getting whip punished continuously. Like if he goes for cower crouch, he'd be kind of rare, and he'd do it close enough where it's going to be allowing him to keep his pressure. And those mixes, man, just too much. Like you can study all you want, but then Garnet gonna pull out 5 or 6 more mixes that he done found in the trash.
Yeah, what's not trash? The $30.37 donation by Yasashi Asu. Thank you very much into the prize pool. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
let's go.
Thanks so much. Very much appreciated. I actually do remember him. He's in my lurking in my chat all the time. Yasashi Yasobi. I see you. I see you. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. And get that prize pool up. Very much appreciate it. I think Rita said every single dollar here is going to the winner for Capcom Cup, as well, money to spend on their trip. So yeah, if you want to support the winner of this absolutely amazing and stacked tournament, give this player who deserves this Capcom Cup spot some nice cash in the pocket for this amazing event. Definitely support the scene with your donation through Match Arena.
Yeah, make sure that y'all, if you got a little scrap, send it to them like that. Give them a little bit of love. The fact that they've been playing for month after month to get to this point, this top 8 spot, they've put in the hard work to continue to play and really push the meta of this game to high level is fantastic. So give them love, give them support, please do so. And if you don't have cash, that's okay. You know what? You can tweet out, let the people know what's going on. I haven't seen the viewership. I'm not sure what it is, but I am sure that y'all can hit the Twitters, the Facebooks, whatever other, I guess, social medias there are. Make a TikTok dance. Tell people what's going on, that we have the best Street Fighter 5 you will see all damn day out here at the Saltmine. And again, we're going to see who's going to stay fine. We're still on the winner's side. Geeck-O versus Akram. Yo, Jimmy, can you tell them what happened to Geeck-O before things started off? Let them know what happened.
So, before we got started, the first thing Regis told me was Geeck-O might not be playing today because he uninstalled his game, to get rid of some mods, because he thought he wanted to have like a clean game. And then apparently it took the entire day to re-download the game. And we were really worried he's not going to make it in time. We were thinking he might be disqualified. And I couldn't believe that. I was like, okay, come on. This is like the most important tournament potentially of your life. Like, this is a Capcom Cup spot. And only 7 other players, like, you deserve this spot and you give it away. That was I'm really happy we're seeing Geeck-O right now, because it looks for a while.
Street Fighter 5 has between 80 and 90 gigs, so it takes a while to download.
Yeah, so very happy he made it in time. Very worried at first, especially because I know Geeck-O is like, he's been one of those players that's been grinding so much. He's been leveling up so much. It would have felt so bad to put him in losers bracket just because of this silly mistake.
Imagine, bro. Imagine. That's how his story ends. Like, sorry, I couldn't have my sexy candy mod, that I usually play with. I mean, you do have to have the right, costumes and stuff. I don't know what he plays with. I've seen his streams, but I don't remember what his character looks like. I bet it's something ridiculous. Let's see how ridiculous that play is. Winner's semi still. He's going to move on to winners finals.
Yeah, and both players so explosive, and we'll see how this is going to go. Geeck-O starting off with a mistake with a spiral error, not confirmed properly from the crouching medium kick. But yeah, no problem so far. I'm sure Geeck-O can handle that. Feeling each other out right now, trying to see what they can do. Amazing whiff punish there.
Ready. Oh, so it's Arkham. He's steady with that medium into the sweep to get the knockdown. Geeck-O backs off and goes in, gets the throw. Jumping in again. Mix-up situation, these jump-ins. You're so afraid of dive kick to clip a limb or just a jump fierce, anything from Cammy.
Yeah. But Akram, once again, like, he just needs one chance to pop V-Trigger, and then you're going to be in the corner, okay? If he pops V-Trigger right now and he gets the hit, Cammy's going to be on the right side of the corner.
Yeah, Geeck-O's got to be down bad for the down back. Do not get open up the crouch medium kick. Don't let him do it. He's looking for it. He's hunting for it. Or he'll just do the EX one. Oh!
That is it. Corner control. Next hit might kill. For both players now. Oh my god. This is actually really rough right now for both players. Can't afford to get hit.
Again. Don't whip a damn button. Geeck-O. Is Geeck-O gets the dash in medium and only needs to spend one EX bar. That optimal ability you see is going to help him out. If he gets another bar, that's a super, that's Oki, or could close out the round going down.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. He's able to optimize in this clutch spot right here. Instead of going for the critical art to get the guaranteed kill, he knows this character absolutely in and out. Geeck-O showing why he's in this top 8, why he's a contender for Capcom Cup right now. Optimal Cammy gameplay, and this bar that he did not spend last round, really showing what he can do with it. Having the life lead right here, very controlled, very controlled. Like, Akram has been a player showing that, like, even with a crazy player like Seth earlier, he's able to get the upper hand on the ground. But against Geeck-O right now, he's having such a hard time. But there we go, corner control. Oh, that might, no, it's not it. It's not it. Oh, that is it.
It's a counter hit. Yeah. Dead, deader than dead. Dusted. Bam.
Yeah, absolutely. You cannot afford to get hit by Cammy, but like, it really shows Geeck-O's ground game, how strong it is. He's getting those crazy whiff punishes on medium, standing medium punches, getting whiff punished by the standing fierce of Cammy into a spiral error conversion, maybe as a buffer as well. And Geeck-O is making it much harder for Akram compared to MrWolf, which is actually surprising to me, because Seth is such a difficult character to control, and Akram showed that he can actually do that. And he is struggling right now, but absolutely not out yet. He has shown time and time again why his Lucia is so dangerous. And let's see what he has to say in this second game.
So he gets hit with these dive kicks. Gotta be careful. Had to find the anti-approach. Standing fierce, medium kick. Geeck-O doing a good job of switching up the buttons that he utilizes. Like, his template's really good. Medium kick, and then comes in with the crouch medium kick to find the opener for the spiral arrows and stuff. And these jump-ins have all added up to Akram just being pushed to the corner. Has to find an activation. Might see an EX run. You see Geeck-O backing off that distance to not let that happen. He knows what could come through. Or get off the medium, though. Not gonna activate. So maybe do it on block. In the corner now.
Oh no, anti-air by Akram. That might be... That's actually important. Oh!
Ooh.
Letting it rip. Really wanting... Like, he wants to get this advantage, and this is gonna hurt a lot. Guess for the round. And Geeck-O with the EX. Oh! Oh, what? Both players.
What?
What kind of scramble was that? Both players dropping crucial conversions. And Geeck-O coming out on top.
Jeez. But that, I mean, that's a top level skill that you have to have. Like, when those scrambles come out, you gotta say, no, I'd like my eggs over easy, okay? Gets the crouch medium kick in play. Geeck-O taking it back. But that is like something that you have to have, because scrambles will come up in any fighting game. You gotta be ready and steady with it. Fierce spiral arrow. Gets the Oki, but fighting back. Own confirm. Follow up with the fireball. It's like he's not have good moments. He's had good answers with the medium punches and things like that. And he's had good bust outs where I feel like he's kind of turned up like volume after that, but it's not enough. Oh, good blocks. Good confirm. Nothing into it though.
Geeck-O so willing to let it just rip with the EXDP, and now like Akram is not getting baited by anything. Like, he's just going for the meaties over and over again. Does not care about the EX cannon spike. and getting that amazing back jump read for the round, tying it up 1 apiece. This is going to be really important. This is a very important round, either 2-0 for Geeck-O or it's going to be 1-1. Akram does not want to lose this round right here.
Absolutely, that's a bigger hill to climb. But that jumping back heavy kick was fine. I love that option. Nice conversion. Gets the EX in the follow-up to take him to the corner. Does spend some bar to do so, but that's not always the worst thing in the world. We have him caught in the corner, and her low health means less work you got to do. Yeah, I thought he was going to cross up after that medium punch. But he goes out of there.
Amazing pressure, and he's still keeping it up. What is that? Like, Geeck-O is not getting any time to breathe.
Yeah, he smothered this character. Smothered.
Both players are really trying to get explosive damage going on, and almost the what? Oh wow! What was that? Geeck-O with a really weird drop right there. He thought he had the conversion, but no. Akram tying it up 1 apiece. But man, crucial drop by Geeck-O. Very unfortunate and unusual from him.
Very strange, but again, Akram's just saying, listen, if you give me an opportunity, I'll get that win. Like, if you give me that chance, that opening, I'm going to make it count. And like that switch up. That was Geeck-O's thing, and now it's on the other side of things. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, I feel like it's both players, once they get that momentum, it's hard to stop them. So we're going to have to see who, like, keeps that up more continuously. Sasha with it now, more the hooligan stuff in terms of the aerial approach. Geeck-O switching it up. EX activation.
Yeah, very strong start from Geeck-O, but now re-trigger of Lucia. You still have to deal with it. Next one is gonna... Oh, great way to escape the corner. That was crucial. He was about to get stunned. And now Geeck-O with the control in the corner.
Confident walk-up throw. Has him in the corner. Activation. Flashing.
You can tell nobody wants to make a crucial mistake here. Oh, wow! He just put himself in the corner.
Those counter hit jabs. EXDP. Is it loose?
Oh.
Yo, the EX correct kick. Are you kidding me? This dude's on fire. The throw bait.
I can't believe he did that. It's absolutely amazing. Sometimes you get the most effective gameplay in like these really important tournaments when you really show some balls, you know? You have to show that you are willing to take a risk. You have to show that to your opponent because that's how you're gonna get, that's how you can dominate them. That's how you can show, hey, I want this more than you. I want that Capcom Cup spot. I am not scared. I will wake up EXDP, and you're just gonna have to deal with that. But yeah, Geeck-O,
show your style.
Yeah, absolutely. But still, take a look at that. Geeck-O showing why he is really, he wants that spot. He does not care. He does not want to get Akram or give Akram this advantage. Still in this, still going strong.
Akram caught in the corner once again. That back medium doing a lot of work. Back brainless +1. Get that crouch bait kick, nothing off of it. We'll get the activation here. Okay. Corner carry.
Yeah, to the other corner.
Look at
Let's
that.
go.
Yeah, you gotta hold that. Look at that. You literally have to. You're going coast to coast. But this will make this man give up the ghost. Damn near the activation for the Oki. Double dash in. EXTP. He really did it.
That was an execution error. That had to be an execution error, right? Oh, that was so unfortunate. Akram trying to go for something crazy, but unfortunately dropped it somehow. Geeck-O just too strong. Maybe Akram finally showing some signs of like just nerves coming in, and it's just not clean at the end. Crucial mistakes will lead to losses in these important final matches. Man, and 2-1 for Geeck-O.
Unfortunate. As Tay put out, input error. As Tay said, you know, this something you can't really have. You know, these input errors are going to be caught at the highest level of StreetFighter 5. Still sitting on game point. Whoever can play their game. That's been the kind of tail of the tapes right now. Whoever can play their game the most.
Well, fantastic conversion, counter hit conversion right there. Good cross cut.
That DP very very much more consistent as the seasons have gone on. What a whiff punch against the crouch spears. Knew the activation was going to come through. V-shift. Hold the cross up. You put yourself in the corner. The cross up DP. Geeck-O still getting jabbed out. Still not too bad. Yeah.
I was so worried right there. You don't corner yourself like that against Geeck-O. Come on.
Whew. But dangerous.
But yeah, right now, like Akram, fortunately, I'm happy. Like he's still in this. He's not like getting flustered by this loss. And he, oh wow, like right now he's like in a really good spot. Does not have the life lead, but he does have better positioning. But loses it right there. What a crucial jump.
Yeah, Geeck-O's been like walking through and putting Akram in these like corner positions where you don't want to be, because back medium becomes a lot more dangerous. The light kicks become a lot more dangerous. Here's the activation though. Backs away from that crouch mini kick play. Hey, Geeck-O again sitting on full bar. Could be real nasty.
Yeah, both players kind of slow right now, trying to... Wow, what? The conversion's ridiculous by Geeck-O, crouching gears into critical art, tying it up one apiece, and yeah, I mean, this is a match point for Geeck-O, trying to get to winners finals against Garnet to see if he can make it, or if Akram can make this comeback. But finally baits out that EXDP.
It's unfortunate. Dive kick coming through for the activation. He's been finding answers against some of these activation points. Trying to bust out for the Akram. Put a little gap in it like that. Now it's going to get real nasty up in this corner. Sweep off the feet. Delay rise. No surprise. He's still there. Fierce activation. Side switch situation. This is good. Double dashes in with the mediums. Akram with the defense. Blocking things out. Trying to get opened up. Oh, but he jumps in. There's V-bar at the bottom. You getting froggy like that?
Oh, this is so important right now. Back throw to the corner. Oh, great conversion. And Geeck-O making it into winners finals, defeating Akram and putting him in the losers bracket. What a match. And both players at the last round dropping some crucial EXDPs, but Geeck-O coming out on top.
Yeah, doing a fantastic job. Not for nothing, Akram was doing a good job of, like, you know, harassing him up in the corner when he did get him in the corner. And I do feel like his defense was really good too as well in most points. But there are some times where you jump yourself in the corner, even if he didn't, you still got the win. It was like, you don't want to put yourself in there, because that back medium punch button of Cammy gets a lot more dangerous. And that's where Geeck-O's been thriving too as well. And then it felt like he just break down, because Geeck-O were going for the dive kicks to leak that V-trigger off the table, or the V-trigger activation off the table. It's a lot of great things from Geeck-O. Whip punishes, confirms when we did have them were fantastic, and that led to a 3-1 victory. Winners finals for one of the favorites. You know, Akram did really great, but for some people, this is something you would probably expect. This is no offense to Akram, but this is somebody that's been consistent in tournaments and online, and I guess offline, that's really good at UFA. So, you know, representing the queen out here. You jump too? Listen, I would have jumped too. If I'm saying a player should not have jumped or whatever, or why they jump or whatever, I would have did that too, so don't worry about it. I would have did it too.
Yeah, like, you cannot win without taking any risks, and you also cannot go out of this tournament without checking out the match Reno and supporting the winner of this tournament. Let's get the Capcom Cup wait, what? How do you say that? Oh man, the person who's going to qualify. Yeah. The person qualify for. Is that actually how you say that? Oh my god, I'm so confused.
You're fired.
Yeah,
you can't fire him, bro. I speak English. I can barely speak English anyway, so like it's cool. Let him live.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's support the player. Let's get the prize pool up. This amazing like conclusion to the World Warrior events. Show some support. Put in some money into the prize pool. It is very much appreciated.
Yes, sir. Make sure y'all support these players coming through. We still have a lot more action coming through for all of you. Make sure y'all tweet this out and let people know what's going on. We got some great StreetFighter V action that should be supported, whether financially or you can do it for free by just tweeting out, let the people know that's happening. Put it on the social medias. There's like 5 million social media accounts. I knew y'all got 1 million when you thought Twitter was going down, so put them everywhere. Put them on Instagram, take a little selfie, something cute with it, put a filter on it. I don't care what you have to do. Let the people know that we have StreetFighter V out here. We're in loser side.
Snoboi versus MrWolf.
That's a juicy one. That's a juicy one. Both players right here obviously wanting to get revenge later on. They've been put in loser's side, and potentially like Snoboi. Actually, he got the final World Warrior event to win, right? So obviously he's not happy being put in loser's bracket. MrWolf showing so many dominant performances in the past. So this is gonna be a clash of two titans in this region, and I'm very much looking forward to this. One question, however, well, actually two questions. Seth/Nikali, Nash, or Vega? Probably Seth Vega. We'll see. We'll see what character.
Yeah.
And
you're right.
Seth Vega. Okay. So yeah, this should be a great one. I'm actually not quite sure how this is gonna play out in theory. As usual, like, yeah.
I was gonna say, like, it used to be really nasty because of the dive kicks when they were really good for Seth. And, you know, Vega, of course, one of the characters that really doesn't do well against the anti-approach. Like, now, maybe less so since you'll get as much off that, but still probably a way to harass his character.
Yeah, but that's what I've been thinking. But take a look at that. He just hit 2 medium punches and got 30% life gone, you know? Seth really can't take that much. So I really wonder if it's going to come down to V-Trigger 2 comeback from Seth, or if the neutral game is just good enough for Seth to do this. But man, like as I said, just like these buttons are really hurting Seth a lot. He could have killed right there. He could have killed with the CA. He chose not to.
He feels confident, but this is how, you know, he lost previously, where he had the CA. It's been any of that bar. Definitely don't have to hold that pressure, but the EX connects, the dashing command grab, the grip to do it. That was nasty. Snowball catching him lacking.
I was not expecting that one. He hit me as well, you know? So that was a great moment to dash up like that. It looked like he was going to be scared because Wolf was building up the bar as well, so any moment he could have killed him as well, but no, just dashing up, getting that command grab. Very impressive play by Snowboy. But right now, getting harassed in the corner, MrWolf, absolutely still alive, wants to take this and showing why he's not afraid of anything. Just popping that EXDP, keeping that corner control. Absolutely amazing.
Brother,
I've never seen that.
He did V-skill after that. That's crazy. He did jump heavy kick, blocked it out. Snowboy thought it was his turn. No go, bozo. I'm gonna hit you with the suck on max. The V-skill like that. That was nasty, MrWolf. You feeling different?
Fantastic. That felt like that was like a shimmy with a V-skill, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
I've never seen that, you know? That's absolutely amazing. MrWolf showing some new stuff right here. At least new stuff for me. This is absolutely fantastic. But this is gonna hurt right here. Snowboy not impressed. Finally using his critical art, and that just hurts for Seth a lot. Doesn't have the life to take this. But MrWolf, just the V-Trigger 2 comeback, I feel it. It's gonna come, you know?
Yep, you gotta hold it. All that V-bar off the table. I'm not sure how Vega's V-bar, the V-reversal would operate against V-Trigger. I feel like it would be bad since you flip right back out. You probably flip right back into the ball. So maybe it's not the best option either way, but still, this medium play and the sweep off the feet. Oh my God, Snowboy trying to find the inevitable. You cannot avoid the inevitable of StreetFighter 5.
Oh, that felt weird. Was that a drop or not? I can't tell.
Maybe he thought the super wouldn't connect at that range, possibly.
That's so scary. Can't afford to get hit by anything. Is it gonna another dash? And he hit, and he is gonna do it.
I gotta jump in. The throw. So people at the bottom. EX. Once it raw, it means no more super.
The timeout.
Snowball, you have to go in. Your health is lower. You have to go in. The air. Oh, the medium, the jump medium punch. What a good option against the EX Barcelona.
Absolutely. Reminds me of the set earlier against Garnet, where Garnet was ready for this as well. Like, in the timeout scenario, the players seem to know exactly how to handle the EX Barcelona in that spot.
Dang. Round one. It's so difficult when the time winds down. You have to have a game plan almost from like those 10 to 20 seconds to start counting down. Like, You have to be like, oh, what am I going to do here? Snowboy just wasn't prepared or ready for that moment. Wolf was. Contankries walks back away from the slasher play, the crouch mini kick into the Tatsu. Puts Snowboy in the corner. Counters are coming through.
Oh, that was such a crucial slide, but MrWolf trying to keep his momentum up with that EXDP, but getting thrown in the corner, having to spend so much resources. Snowboy cannot be happy with the sequence. Spent everything, and he still does not have the life lead. And man, that reset. The V-Trigger 2 is just so powerful for Seth.
It's definitely one of the best. Seth players will be like, bro, my character's bad. It's like, hello, you have like that V-Trigger 2. You have a V-Trigger that is one of the best in the game that you get. It's 2 bars. Your character's fine. Your character's okay. And we're seeing that from MrWolf as he's about to go up 2 if Snowboy don't do something different.
Yeah, the crazy part about this is he didn't even have to use the V-Trigger 2. Like, he still had the advantage even without it in that last round. So Snowboy is gonna have to make some changes. But right now, it's actually looking good. Has the life lead. But there we go, V-Trigger 2. What's the mix-up? Left, right.
What? How did he push that minutely from the back like that? That was wild. Yo, you pointed this out before. He's so calculated when it comes to this character and what he wants to do. Oh, you're through. MrWolf. Brother.
Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy gameplay. And it's hard to believe MrWolf right now being in a loser's bracket, really. Like, knowing what just seeing him in action is so impressive. Everything's just so on point. The V-Trigger so strong, and he doesn't seem to even require it. That's the crazy part about it.
Yeah.
Like, Snowboy was having issues getting the advantage even without the V-Trigger, you know? So it really makes me think, like, I'm not surprised Snowboy is taking his time right here, because you really have to think, okay, how are you going to crack a Seth that is so strong like MrWolf? It's not going to be easy.
No, not at all. I like how things start with the Claude play, but beyond that, there doesn't feel like there's much else to deter MrWolf from doing what he wants to do. And I like that V-Trigger situation too. I just thought about the fact that he had pushed him back enough where if that V reversal did come through, he would have got clipped. So he's covering all of his bases, and this is not looking good for the likes of Snowboy. He'll have to wake up.
Yeah, as you said, like the ground game doesn't actually look too. Oh wow, there's the switch. Oh,
the Nash.
There we go. We finally see the Nash. Let's see if this is gonna pay out, because MrWolf also has some counter picks ready. Maybe if this is not gonna go great, he's gonna go to his Nikali. But we'll see. Like, Snowboy, regardless, like, this is not gonna be easy, and this is more like a desperate pick. Oh wow, he's harassing. Like, that so bad kick is just so powerful. Like, it goes half screen, but V-Trigger. It's always V-Trigger, you know?
The way you said that, but V-Trigger. He did all that work, but V-Trigger. That did help out and get the corner carry. Didn't get a lot of help off, but that's still good because it's like an equalizer. You don't find the finish. He can throw up some V-bar if he's lucky, but not right now. In the corner, meaty boom. Didn't get it, but that's what I wanted. Gets the throw, back throw, I should say. One more hit and play, and it's over.
Looking very comfortable now, Snowboy. Even with the V-Trigger, he got hit by it, but it didn't seem to matter very much, because outside the V-Trigger, MrWolf right now at least is struggling to do damage. Oh, wow, he could have killed it. Oh, he still has V-Trigger. What? Is that it? Is he dead?
Atu, one more decision. Wake up, Super! EXCP! Okay! Alright, that's what we're doing. 4 beat him, kick, finds a finish. I'm gonna be real. I don't know why he did dash up EXDP. Was that Hekatonkeries? Was he going for Hekatonkeries? I'm not sure why he did
what
that.
Happened there? That was crazy. Wow, like Snowboy coming out on top. Like, he must be happy with that. So still a lot of work to do, but so far this counter pick seems to be working out. Like, looks much more comfortable with this Nash pick, and that's so bad. Like, he's harassing with that. And so far, MrWolf, no solution.
It's weird because you can't whip punch it this season. Oh my god, Mr. DP. Yes, extension, off in the corner. EXDP, I do that too, because Nash has some of the best in the business when it comes to corner pressure. People kind of forget about that. Like, the fireball stuff is real nasty. Snowboy sitting on a lot of that V-bar, maybe to get out of that situation. Activation, crouch fierce. Meaty boom, stocks it with the V skill.
I'm really impressed by the Nash play so far. Makes me wonder why not pick him earlier. This looks fantastic.
Has better anti-air options. Even though some of them don't do like a lot of damage, you have something against the dive kick. It looks like. What about this situation?
Oh my god! Oh, what? He dropped it and no punish. Oh my god! He should have been dead. Oh! I was so scared right there for Snoboi because he should have taken it earlier. Messed up the punish, gave MrWolf another chance, but finally clutching it out. And now I'm really curious, is MrWolf gonna change it up as well, or gonna stick with the Seth?
You know, it's funny that like y'all were pointing out the EXDP as a bait. Why didn't he just neutral jump at that point? Like if you knew that was coming, dash up, neutral jump, or maybe he thought EX, because maybe EX sides could come through. Maybe that's also the reason why he didn't want to go for the neutral jump. But what if, I don't know. Anyway, doesn't matter. What matters is we see the Nash coming through in the clutch. Is it going to be a switch? If there's going to be a switch, Necalli might not do too bad. You know, Necalli having the disguise get through the fireballs, the normal ones, the V skill, probably be able to stop things like V skill stock up from Nash, being able to harass him in that in the neutral overall. Because V skill 1 from Nash or from Necalli is really good this season. It's so quick. You used to be able to kind of react to it. Now you definitely cannot do that at all. Like he hits you with the V skill with the quickness, the temper tantrum, and he builds up so much V bar that you are assured V trigger when you play Necalli. Like you are going to get V trigger.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm curious to see, but I feel like MrWolf still has enough time to make adjustments with his Seth, and I feel like he did. Oh wow, no, never mind. He will go for the Necalli, as you said. That is a choice, a legit choice, and maybe this is the main reason why Snoboi doesn't like going for this Nash pick, because maybe MrWolf is really comfortable in this matchup specifically. We'll see. We'll see how this is gonna go.
Oh, has that V skill? Yup. That's a worthy trade right there. You definitely have more health than this other character as Necalli. And again, you're gonna be building up that V bar with the quickness. Crashing in the corner. There's EX to get some distance for the challenge and the dash in. This guy is guiding into the corner. Command grab. Down to the ground you go. Dying on some dirt with this throw. EX this time after the jab.
Absolutely dominating right now. You know, like, one thing that I really find interesting, MrWolf got in with a raid because he was reading a Sonic Boom from Snoboi and he got it right, and that was the only opening that he really needed to get in. So it's kind of scary for Snoboi. Let's see if he can be less predictable with the Sonic Boom. Great anti-air right there. He does have corner control. Let's see what's going to happen. Is he going to keep it up?
V-skill again. V-skill. Break these knockdowns. Inching his way out of the corner. Does not want to be harassed by Snoboi in the corner at all. Again, that EX bar with the EX fireballs can definitely do a lot of work in terms of pressure you in the corner position if you're Necalli. But maybe also like the anti or the air-to-air approach, I should say, and the jumping approach from MrWolf. He's got the dive kick, the jump gears. You know, even jump medium kick is going to be hard for the likes of Nash to stop. No cross-up BP, cross-up medium kick. Here we go.
Now I'm really worried because MrWolf got his V-trigger activation so early on in the round, and it's going to be so tough to deal with. Tournament life on the point here on... Oh my god, this is the... I'm not sure. Yeah, that is a bad spot. He actually, MrWolf had a chance to close it out, but dropped it. But doesn't matter. Like, he got his V-trigger so early on in this round. And I really understand why Snoboi potentially didn't like the Nash pick, because this Necalli right here, MrWolf, so ready, getting that win over Snoboi, moving on in loser's side. Unfortunately, that is going to be the end for Snoboi for this tournament. Maybe next time.
Yeah, good stuff to Snoboi. Love seeing him come through with both the characters. It's great to see representation from not only, you know, we've already seen all Luke's and stuff like that in other areas, but it's cool to see the Nash, cool to see the Vega. You know, cool to see you two, Snoboi, coming through in with this bracket. Hope you keep playing Street Fighter V. Hope you keep, you know, conquering people out here, because you definitely sick. But MrWolf, though, after especially watching him, even in casuals, He a nasty cat. It don't matter if it's the Nakali or the Seth. It don't matter what it is. He is a nasty cat. And once again, one of the picks to make it through the bracket. And overall, I do like that people are picking different characters. Like, I like that people have different characters for different players or matchups and stuff like that. This is definitely a game where if you're trying to, for most people at least, trying to get like super far, you're gonna need a switch of characters, except for if you play Luke or Sim. I guess really just Luke. But look at this, $86. That is an ugly ass number, y'all. You know what's beautiful? 100 plus. $100 would be a beautiful number. Y'all don't like the look of this number? I don't either. Let's buff up that pot. In the Matcherino, !Matcherino, as run up in the chat. Y'all can also donate to many ways to play in terms of giving love these players. Do so as they give you some love back with some good Street Fighter V action.
Absolutely. This Matcherino supports the hard work of the players who are trying their best to, qualify for Capcom Cup, but also entertaining you throughout this season. 6 months plus, you said, St. Cola, right? These World Warrior events have been going on for such a long time. Show some support with a donation through Matcherino, or if you can't do that, definitely tweet it out. Put out the word in all of the social media accounts that you have. Let's grow together this scene. There's been so much great Street Fighter going on throughout these last couple of months. Let's keep it up into next year as well.
Yeah, as we get closer to Street Fighter 6, they finally hit us with a release date. I'm super excited to see that. Like, I'm still not in the game. I see some of y'all asking up in the chat. I'm still not in the game. We gotta come together, make a change.org, and we're gonna send it over to Capcom. I'm gonna get like thousands of you coming through and be like, let's put Seikola in. But anyway, I digress. The next match we're gonna see is Akram going up against Jhin. Jhin, who has finally found some heat, some flame, some fire, some passion back in his beatdowns. It was Akram, who is, maybe wasn't able to stay solid against the likes of Geeck-O, but I think after that match, like, I'm sure they reviewed the tapes and like, okay, gotta get better with my confirms, stay solid.
Chat wants Saint Pepsi instead of St. Cola.
No, we don't do Saint Pepsi. That Saint Pepsi is the esports. Welcome, guys, to Saltmine League for some CPT. We're gonna have some fantastic. Get that out of here! No library out here. Only exciting, explosive stuff. Gotta be kidding me. GTA 6? I wouldn't mind that, actually. Probably get paid a lot for that. Let me stop.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go. Saint Pepsi. Okay, Saint Pepsi it is. Okay, I'll go with that from now on.
Oh, no.
No, it's too late now. It's too late.
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get fired by Redis as well. So let's take a look at this match. Jhin versus Akram. Lucia versus Balrog. Should be an interesting one. Both players showing that they can absolutely do it. And man, that whip punch by Akram to start out this set, very dominating so far. Corner control, grab, 50-50 for the round.
The stun trying to get it done. Look at these extensions. Sweep off the feet, the knockdown in the back throw. Perfect KO. Bro. Amazing start by Akram. Let's see if Jhin can stay in this after being bullied like that. It's actually kind of wild. I would expect something different on the side of, Balrog dealing with this character. Can't throw out fireballs. The normals are definitely better on the side of Rog. And here we go. Now we're seeing what might be happening on paper happen on the screen. Oh, he getting mean. Get that stun. Hits for the edge bar. What's that one hit to do it?
By the way, the last non-Italian player in the bracket.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Actually, Jhin right there, he did have the stun. He just mistimed his grab, which is very unfortunate. But right now, he does have a chance to make this work. Let's see. Akram showing, unlike who was it again? Jhin, yeah, Gamba. Gamba was not willing to stay back, right? But Akram is, and he might be getting that round as a result. Oh no! Ooh. Wow, Jhin with that EX dash straight, getting that explosive finish to the round. One apiece. Let's go.
You gotta worry about that. You gotta worry about that bar at the bottom. The EX dash straight coming through is a good escape option, and it's also the fact that it's plus is going to be something that you have to look out for That's gonna be the party starter. Prom trying to end this man with the quickness. Ooh, that B skill almost hit, but he gets hit with the second KKB. Now you see him up in the corner. Back throw though on the wake up. Activation. Quarter situation. The challenge after the medium.
Interruption.
Wow.
Tough spot to be in though, and that should be it. Yeah, Akram is able to finish it out, but man, that was not easy. Akram started out and looking like a speed run at first with that perfect, but Jhin showing that he's absolutely not willing to go down without fight. Akram taking the first match, but absolutely should be worried for the next two matches. Jhin showing that he deserves to be in this top 8, and he can absolutely do it.
Definitely can. Just gotta get those big boy hits to land. The crush counters, get the follow up to. This is gonna be great because you're building that V bar to get that V trigger even quicker. He may not even need it. Let me find out you get a perfect as a rebuttal.
Oh,
that medium, that'd have been fantastic.
He missed it again. Like, he had 2 crucial drops on meaties so far. But shouldn't matter. Or maybe it is. Like, you should never count out Akram with his Lucia. Oh, now I'm kind of scared.
Yeah, I'm kind of frightened right now. Hold on now. Things are getting scary. Lying in October.
Guess for the game.
Back throw. Ooh, the take throw. He brought it back from the brink. You could have got hit with an EX straight at any point and it'd have been straight in the next round. That's how it would have went down. But this dog brought it back from the brink. Akram, you are running something different right now. He sees the Capcom Cup champion in his sights right now.
Absolutely fantastic gameplay, and Jhin cannot be happy with that because it was really him. Like, he's making the mistakes and giving Akram the openings, but at the same time, it really shows that if he gets his gameplay together, like the ideas that he's been showing are effective, they work, but it just needs to execute properly as well. And Akram absolutely not letting that one slide. He's absolutely going to take advantage of the mistakes from Jhin and going up 2-0. That's a rough one for him.
Oh my God. Execute. My man's getting executed right now. He had the V shift. Could have had a fat punish on the minus situation right there with the overhead. But now he's dead. Akram is just like, one thing I really like about Akram, just overall, like that's been sprinkled in his game plan, are these crouching kicks that come in every so often, defensively or even offensively. He's been able to land this continuously, and Jin's been catching Jhin walking back. But hold on now, overhead. He turn up like volume. Here we go. Anytime a ball lands an overhead, they turn up like volume. They get real nasty. They get activated. This is the Jhin we wanted to see. But there's that crouching kick again. It's the walk back.
This is it. V-trigger, Lucia, corner control. Not again.
No way he come back from this. No way. There's no way. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was scared. I was so scared right now. Like, no matter how unlikely it seems, Akram seems to be finding the way, you know?
Yeah. It usually it's the other way around, right? Balrog taking things down with the big comebacks. Got the bar at the bottom of the damage he has season after season. You know, that's kind of the way that he, finds his route back. But I don't know, though. Even with the set point situations on, or game point situation on Akram's side, and Jhin routing it back, it's still looking like it's Akram's hands to get that victory. Sweep activation.
Interruption, very nice. No dice with the shimmy. But still, this is actually looking good now for Jhin. Oh, great punish on that shimmy. Let's go. Very impressive. Jhin taking game number 3 and trying to make that comeback. Reverse 3-0. Attempting it. Not going to be easy, but absolutely possible. Looking good right now for Jhin and his amazing Balrog.
Yeah, doing a lot better job of getting better run starts, and unfortunately is our single weakness. Some of you are pointing out in the chat. Lucia doesn't do as much damage as some of the other characters. She can do damage, she can do corner carry, but compared to the likes of Rogs, she's putting on combo videos for way less than what Rog will do. So put a little bit more of that back into it.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Oh, wow. Big mistake, though, by Akram. That sweep getting punished in a very nice way by Jhin, but very scrambly right now. Like the neutral game being played. But yeah, as usual, this is a bad spot to be in against the Crom with the V-Trigger active. This should be stunned. This should be the round. Let's see if you can close it out. Scaling very high, but does not matter. Close it out. Very nice. Optimal.
More, yeah, very smart stuff right there. Had enough health or enough damage to get the hell down that round. Crom on set point, about to take down Jhin in a matchup that I thought wrong. I thought he would win. Corner carry again. Back rise, no surprise, he's still there. The challenge with the target combo.
That challenge has been so effective, but doesn't matter. It looks like Akram's gonna take it.
One attack. EX again with the low. Crushing kicks. Again, whips the command grab. Too far in the distance. And that's gonna be it. Akram with the Lucia. 3-1 over Jhin.
Lucia wins.
Absolutely fantastic gameplay. It looked like Jhin, like he had really nice interruptions with the target combo, but it just was not good enough at the end, whiffing too many buttons like the V-trigger whiff. We had in a very unfortunate the dash low that he did, got punished by Akram, rightfully so, got the win through that. Jhin, unfortunately, out of this tournament, but good showing nonetheless. Very impressive, but Akram with his Lucia, just too much to handle, and like these comebacks that we've seen from him absolutely deserved getting into, what is it, loser semifinal against MrWolf now. So that is a match that I'm absolutely looking forward to. Should be a great one.
That's gonna be hella sick. I can't wait to see that one. But I just love the crouch. We saw the crouch shooting kick confirm maybe not come through all the time, but when it did, it was laying into what he needed in the damage, corner carry, and V-trigger. And then also, you know, he felt comfortable enough to do fireballs, which is kind of wild for Lucia versus Rog in that matchup, because Rog could easily V-skill through, I should say. Man, Akram just, his defense also was really good too as well. Just being able to stay solid when he got caught up against the corner. So, good stuff to him. His reward will be fighting MrWolf in the next match. It's a rematch, as some of y'all are putting it, but if you go up to winners finals first, Garnet versus Geeck-O, I believe.
Yes, I believe so too. So this should be winners finals now. Very interesting. Garnet versus Geeck-O. Two players that
let's show the
I was
real quick as we are down to our top 4.
Put it up, put it up.
Put it up.
Yeah, let's talk about what's up here. There we go. Talk to us, Jimmy. What's up? What's up on the menu?
Yeah, so we have winners finals, obviously. Garnet versus Geeck-O. Loser semi, we still have Akram versus MrWolf. The winner of that is going to go up against the loser of Garnet versus Geeck-O. So yeah, top 4 action right now. Only one spot for Capcom Cup, and this is one of the heavyweight matches that we've been looking for a while now. Geeck-O with his amazing uninstall into winners finals combo, getting through, even though I really thought that was kind of rough for him, but I'm glad his amazing Cammy is able to, well, potentially get into Capcom Cup. We'll see. But first, we're going to see if you guys are going to support this stream, the winner of this tournament, with some nice cash in the pocket for Capcom Cup. Winner gets all. The prize pool is at $86 right now. You can get it higher. Support the players who've been having, like, doing such a fantastic job, giving you the entertainment, showing you what European Street Fighter is all about. No Luke, okay? I think that definitely deserves some donations, you know? Right there, winners finals, not Luke versus Luke. That by itself, okay, should get us beyond $100, okay? Absolutely deserves it. Check it out in the match arena. And if you can't, then definitely tweet it out, get it through the social media, so that people can check out European Street Fighter some more, so we can grow together. But yeah,
Yes.
now
I see people under thy bridge. Listen, be happy you have the diversity you have out here. But that's one of the great things about the World Warrior tournaments is the fact that we have so many of these players showcasing their different characters, so many specialists coming through. Look, it's like the Olympics. You send out the best from your region, and not everyone is going to be playing Luke. But as we see right here, now, Geeck-O, Garnet, a classic in this region. Shout out to Italy scene coming through. Save Your Games once again has been helping these young cats come through and really bolstering their chances and stuff like that. The whole scene over there is super kind. They just sent me like a message. They're like, hey, we're watching, and they're like all sitting there like a family. I love y'all. I hope I get to visit sometime. But for right now, it's all about the battle. It's not friends anymore. It's frenemies. It's frenemies.
Absolutely. Like, the Italian scene has been growing at such a crazy pace. Like, it's really no surprise we're seeing an Italian only winners finals right now, and Akram really the only one not from Italy at this point. 3 out of the 4 top players from Italy, and yeah, so shout outs to the Italian scene, growing so much, showing so many talented players, having sponsors like SYG coming in and helping out these young players to show their potential. I'm very happy to see all of these developments, and right now I'm very excited to see what Geeck-O can do against the dominant performance so far of Garnet. He seems unstoppable so far, but Geeck-O, if there's one player who can show the stop sign right now, it's his amazing cameo.
Get those names switched up in a second, but absolutely could be, but Garnet kind of getting into him round start, making this look a little free. Stays in front, shooting kick in between. These plus frames splintered in. No activation. Needs to find that situation somewhere, anywhere. The fear's coming through. Jesus. A dominant performance.
Dominant, yeah. Garnet, like, just absolutely crazy offense. Like, it took him less than 10 seconds to stun Geeck-O and keep up the pressure. So let's see. He's gonna have to respond in some way.
Nice, gets the Cloud follow-up. That was fantastic. The combo right after that. And again, Light Cloud every so often. EX caught him jumping. Unfortunate. Sit down.
It
Cloud
looks
every so
like it's a
often.
repeat of the first round. So much pressure, but there we go. Finally getting out of the corner.
There's the throw. Oh, yo, I see Vega patch up for the chat. You won your Warrior fit? Let's go, Vega. Let's go. Might be seeing another one get it done. Garnet on game right now.
So yeah, Garnet, actually all of the Fag players right now in Twitch chat, on the stream, playing right now, showing amazing success. Shoutouts to Vegapatch for qualifying for Capcom Cup.
Congratulations.
Right now,
yeah.
absolutely fantastic job, showing like such an obscure character like Fang into Capcom Cup. Getting us some character variety. As long as it's not a Luke, I'm happy, you know?
I started to get the Luke levels out here. We're going to have to, this other patch, we're going to have to talk to Capcom. Like, hey now, all these fangs are starting to come through. Like, we're going to start talking about how strong this character is.
But yeah, Geeck-O trying to take this one back. First match, very rough for him, but looking good right now. Having corner control, the life lead is there.
He's not afraid of the poison. We have to take the poison early up in this round. Like when Fang says take the poison, he actually means it because he wants to bait out a jump in or a bad situation where you kind of overextend. But as things go down, you start to give him V-bar, you start to give him damage. Like towards the end of it, then it starts to get a little bit pensive. Geeck-O again looking real pensive just in general. Different than the kind of play that we've seen previously from him.
Yes, right now, like, only 30. Oh wow, that was fantastic. Ooh. That was so good from Geeck-O. Corner control, V-trigger is active, so dangerous. Absolutely phenomenal punish right there. He was ready to punish that V-reversal. Absolutely amazing.
That was a fat punish too to get through. That was smart. Yo, someone clipped that. I want to see that later. That was godlike. We talked about Geeck-O being a master of his character, a master of his craft, and being able to be solid in these matchups. They play each other. They play each other quite a bit. I'm sure they have. But the fact that he has something ready and steady for it, my God, we save it for nationals. We save it for regionals. We're saving it. Just try to save this game right here. You don't want Garnet to go up these 2 games.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a crucial moment for Geeck-O. There's like such a huge difference between 2-0 and 1-1. You just don't want to have like this crazy deficit of having to do a reverse 3-0, especially not against a player like Garnet. So absolutely crucial moment for Geeck-O, and they're trying both to keep up that corner control. Absolutely fantastic.
DK dive kick, DP right through. Yo, that was so smart. Right angle to get that right against the fireball. Perfectly spaced here from Geeck-O. Medium kick. He knows he can blow up that bar. He knows he's about to blow up that bar. Might even need it. Sweep activation. Geek situation. In front. Actually gets the back throw.
Oh, scary. Anything is going to lead into V-trigger activation, and then that is it. Yup. There we go. Geeck-O tying it up. 1 apiece. Very nice. Very important for him, especially. This is going to be a clutch winners finals. Like, anyone can take this.
Maybe I'm bugging, but I feel like this in last season, we've seen a lot more of the standing medium kick activation from the likes of Karen, Cammy, and things like that. It's a good way to play in terms of like, I just need to get that activation. I don't want to use a button like crouch medium kick. That might be too obvious. And I can poke with this button continuously. So Geeck-O also turn up my volume and getting a lot more aggressive. Yo, the TK dive kick is getting into Garnet continuously.
This is like really, like that was really close. Geeck-O almost had it for this round, but this is actually not looking that great all of a sudden. This is going to be a difficult one to avoid. Close to stun now. Great V reversal. You really have to do this. And this was amazing sweep. He knew exactly what he was doing there. That trade, he knew that was happening, and that was going to be good enough for him.
Love how he stands outside the range for the cower crouch. Not that time, but the jump back is fine. Generally, you would see a jump back against that. That's so smart. But the jump back light kick to get the hit, bro. Geeck-O made him quit. Yo, I love this cat's play right now. Uh-oh, that's why I said that. Commentators curse. Oops.
Yeah. But yeah, this is all of a sudden looking pretty good now for Geeck-O. Oh wow, he let go of the corner control. That's actually a big one, but still able to pressure like that. A very comfortable lead, and Geeck-O can really chill, but he doesn't do that. He wants to go in. Misses a conversion as well, but doesn't seem to matter too much. This is still a comfortable spot for Geeck-O, and Garnet is the one who needs to show some solutions.
Yeah, he's definitely become the antidote to this toxicity. They're gonna put on V skill coming through, kind of pressing the button to crush. The chase down again. Side switch situation. About to find the win. Only one good, beautiful confirm is all he needs to do a DP. Maybe even less. Maybe just a good jump in. Ooh, that could have been spiral arrow, I believe.
Wow, what? No whiff punish. Oh, that is it. Yeah, so Cole, like you've been mentioning the ability to get those whiff punishes from Geeck-O. I'm curious to see like what Garnet has to say. Like so far, Garnet has been so good Garnet has been struggling so much with the style that Geeck-O is showing. The standing medium kick has been giving him a lot of trouble, but right there, he actually got clipped by the crouching medium kick, so clearly Geeck-O is still mixing it up. Earlier against Akram, I think it was, Geeck-O actually got whiff punished in big ways with that crouching medium kick, and so maybe this is why we're seeing Cammy players using that standing medium kick a lot more. So very successful gameplay right there, but also a lot more offensive. So Garnet seems to be the one. Usually it's the other way around. Like when he has the corner control, it seems so easy for Garnet to take up that pressure. But right now, he's the one who struggles so much.
Yeah, he is definitely not being able to find, like those six mixes that we saw previously, the side switches and stuff like that where Fang really has to live because he's not going to be dealing out a lot of damage. It's death by 1,000 cuts. He was not able to get that in the first place. It's over in a flash, and he doesn't have the health to really deal with what comes his way. I mean, he doesn't really deal that much health or deal that much damage, and he can't take that much damage too. So, a lot of situations we've seen also Geeck-O delete the reversal situation off the table. Like the view reversals have been caught. The options have been great in terms of strike throw to catch all these counter crouches. And look where Geeck-O stands, looking for that counter crouch entryway, with punishing it easily, even on life right now. Trade not too bad though on the side of Geeck-O. Just have the V-trigger bar at the bottom.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic so far, and you can see like Garnet is sometimes he's actually letting him walk in and grab, like he's getting some weird grabs because he's scared to whiff a button because Geeck-O has been so good at whiff punishing. And right now, I mean, they're even in life, but Geeck-O is the one with the V-trigger activation coming up.
Geeck-O holding on to that EX
Oh,
bar.
that was it.
What's the purpose? Oh. Dive kick again, the TK edition, the wake up, and I choose violence. Set point for Geeck-O to move on to Grand Finals winner's side. The fear is applied with a spiral arrow again. Oki situation. It's been continuous pressure over and over again. He's taking these trades. Oh, fantastic.
Geeck-O seems to be so ready. Like, he knows exactly where he can put those DPs, and even if it trades, it's good enough, And right now, corner control, this is really rough for Garnet right now. He needs something, anything. Getting out of the corner, this is good. Powerful V-trigger, but is it good enough?
The V-reversal, out of there. Side switch, blocking it out. Doing good. EXTK could spell doom. V-reversal, yeah, I like that. Don't hold that pressure up the corner. That's what he's been surviving. He's not going to be thriving. The super as a punish. Geeck-O, you are geeked. You are absolutely geeked, and that gas will take him to winner's side grand finals. That was insane.
I can't believe that. Like, Geeck-O, throughout this entire tournament so far, has shown absolutely ridiculous reaction speed. And that right there, like, punishing with CA, I'm pretty sure Garnet was not expecting to die right there, Like, that was not on his mind. That was not on my mind, okay? Like, out of nowhere, okay? And that was it. That was it. Absolutely deserved. Geeck-O grand finals, looking in a prime spot, prime position to get into Capcom Cup. Absolutely fantastic. But this was not the last that we've seen from Garnet. Still in this tournament, losers finals. He absolutely wants this run back, and we'll see if he can get there. But first, we're gonna see MrWolf versus Akram. This is a run back. And Kola, what do you have to say about this one? The first match was. Yeah, sure.
All right, what you got?
Absolutely.
Thank you very much to Rachi for the $20 donation into my fundraiser. So, as you guys know, I want to, or a lot of you guys by now maybe know, I want to go to CPT finals as well in LA. So I want to give the game. StreetFighter 5 brought me into the FGC, right? There would be no Saltmine, no. Imagine someone else would be World Warrior right now. How bad would that be?
Come on now.
Nah, just kidding. But
absolutely amazing. Regis, I like the balls, but he's right. I mean, it sounds cocky right now, but he's absolutely right. I wouldn't be commentating this match right here, or these amazing matches and tournaments, if it wasn't for his amazing contributions throughout the years. This has been in the making for a while now. So much work and effort, really with no payment whatsoever, just passion. So it would absolutely be amazing if you could give something back. Check out the Matcherino. Let's support Regis on his on his grind, getting into Capcom Cup. Let's make it easier for him to afford this, because I can tell you firsthand, Germany to the US.
Yeah, if you
that's
qualify,
an expensive trip.
Yeah, if you qualify, Jimmy, I can fire you live in the class.
Oh damn!
Imagine you sit in the crowd and you miss a confirm, you're fired. Chad, tell me you don't want to say that. That would be so godlike. for real, on some real deal stuff, if it wasn't for Redis, if it wasn't for these tournaments, for me and a lot of other commentators, we wouldn't have a place to practice or hone our craft or just even enjoy Street Fighter V and commentating it. And
It's
for all these players, a
pleasure
place to
have
play.
you guys.
Stop. It's a pleasure for you to give us a place to do this. So give love back to Redis, the players, the commentators, the whole scenes you've been putting on for this game. To be honest, I feel like you should just be flown out in general for how much work you've been putting in, even before the pandemic had started, and to keep this game going on. Y'all can definitely give a little bit of love and help him come through. And like you said, Jimmy, it's hella expensive. Not only the flight, just getting a hamburger out there or fries or whatever, bro. I'm gonna get my wallet. It's just dust. So please help Redis come through. Enjoy the last year of Street Fighter V, the conclusion of Street Fighter V. Get a 6. Yeah, you know what? I'll help him live stream. If y'all help him get out there, I'll help him live stream.
You help me? Okay, let's go.
I'll help you live stream.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, we'll figure out something. Don't worry.
First we need to get there. By the way, thank you very much to Killer Cleave for the $15 into the prize pool. So we are now at $101.97.
There we go. That's what I want to see. Beyond $100. That's like the minimum amount that I want to see for today. Get that prize pool up. The finals. These players all have spent the last 5 tournaments grinding those points, trying to get into Capcom Cup, and this is the conclusion for that. So let's try to get that prize pool as high as possible, because these players, they absolutely deserve it. So yeah, and right now, the run back. We have Akram versus MrWolf. Round 1 was actually kind of rough. That was a 3-2 for Akram. That was actually a surprise for me personally, because I didn't think his set was able to lose, you know? So
yeah,
we'll see.
I'll be real too
in this one.
Yeah, I thought it was not going to be like that, but Wolf now, after what we've seen from him, both his Seth and his Nakai play throughout the day, has been a lot better, a lot more stable. Maybe he's had to shake things off a little bit, get the nerves off a little bit. Let's see if we can make Akram quit, sweep off the feet. We've been seeing that consistently. I believe that is 7 frames, so not a bad answer against MrWolf to get the knockdown.
Very nice V-shift right there to get the punish. MrWolf looking so clean right now.
Until he's able to get anything off those double lights, but still has him up in the corner. Not bad though.
Uh-oh, you're gonna go to the other corner.
Once again, EX situation against the tech. Bro, that is a nasty way. EXDP in play. Wolf, but now we're waking up with Bias 2. Akram not taking anything at all to make him fall. This dude immediately woke up with a mash. Now, I want that for breakfast. Delicious.
Absolutely amazing. Yeah, the reads have been godlike on both ends. You know, it's very entertaining to see just back and forth, like fighting from one corner to the other. These players really don't want to... Oh, wow, almost got that punish, but not quite, and getting punished himself now.
Light tick throw, really good for Seth of those corner situations. Trying to get the down forward, heavy kick, didn't get it. A little bit too slow on the draw. And Akram is going to make him go to the corner. We talked about this corner carry that has been enhanced this season. So now, you've got to guess for your dang life. One more sequence. That's done.
Oh my god, that is it. That is it.
Yeah. Ooh.
Absolutely crazy. The fact that, like, we've seen this twice now. In both rounds, Akram was just showing very gutsy gameplay. Even though MrWolf had V-Trigger stock, he was not scared. He was hitting buttons on wake up. He was walking in, going for a throw 3 times in a row to close it out. He's not scared. So he's forcing MrWolf to just press buttons early, wake up EXDP and stuff. I don't think MrWolf is comfortable with that. He looks so uncomfortable against Akram. It's kind of weird to see.
Yeah, I think it's not even just like Lucia. It's just that style of play is kind of getting him off his game a little bit. We'll see what happens. No anti right there against the jump heavy kick. Wolf stepping with the crouching heavy kick. You've seen it being whip punished. But here is a jab into the counter combo, the knockdown. Looking for those lights. Wolf answered back just a little bit more quickness off these jabs and the gaps now. Get a little bit more aggressive than what we've seen him be over this match.
Absolutely. This is a crucial moment right here. Wolf with the V-trigger activation. I was about to say, guess for the game. Oh, what?
V-ship, oh,
Amazing
you're so
escape.
smart.
Wow.
Timed that perfectly. That was great. Yo, Akram definitely lapped up this matchup too. V-shift out of danger. You're strange. Get away from me. Cross 3D kick. Didn't get that last hit that he wanted. The follow-up would have been fantastic. And he has to find a way to anti-air some of these aerial approaches, but on the ground, the EX Hekatakuris lands.
He just put it that out there and it just happened to work. Crazy, but effective. That was good, Mr. Wolf, but he really needs to make this. And Akram has been so good interrupting those. Like, he's not getting anything. Mr. Wolf just can't leave any gaps. Akram knows when to interrupt.
Just like heavy kick was real dangerous. Luckily, he didn't run into it. Here's the activation. Side switch, yes, sir. Go roll the corner. This is fine. You know, V-trigger of that sort doesn't always have to be about, I'm going to get my W. But it may not matter. Immediately gets the EX activation. He'll take the turn.
Oh, this time no interrupt. But that should be it. Yep. One round at peace. There we go. This is a crucial one for Mr. Wolf. As I said earlier, you don't want to let your opponent go up 2-0. This is very important. But not looking too good right now for Mr. Wolf. Getting cornered, getting stunned. That's not it yet, but man, that's gotta be rough.
I'm flabbergasted right now. Wolf is looking real free up on that defensive situation. V-shift goes for the break. So smart. Go for the V-shift break and gets a crouch kick to make him quit. The fact that his defense has been really good to avoid these feature situations. The fact that his offense has been so good to put Wolf off his pace. The defang, Mr. Wolf. This might be a 3-0 to take down one of the favorites, if
Absolutely.
not top 3 favorites of this bracket.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic play by Akram. Going right into it again. Mr. Wolf does not want to have any kind of break. Maybe he's angry. Maybe he's going to show us why he's... Like, his Seth has been so effective, but just not against Akram. He seems to have all of the solutions ready. He seems to know exactly what to do. And Mr. Wolf seems kind of flustered right now. But there we go. Mistakes still happen by Akram. Let's see. Great back throw. That was really important. But here's the V-trigger.
Off the light though, I feel like it's just like Akram's able to thread the needle so well and find the gaps like that. Find punishes. No punish of the biggest sword, and the drop was not able to get the activation right into it. Still get the side switch and stay solid, but that to me is still like an unfortunate thing. Even though he was able to pick up that drop a little bit and get the side switch, the fact that he wasn't able to combo into it might be kind of bad signs here for Mr. Wolf, even though he was able to get that victory. Let's see if we can ride that momentum a little bit. Say, I got that W, and tighten things up, so I want to seal the deal.
Oh, that was a crucial back throw. Was almost getting stunned, but he's still getting stunned. What? Okay, is he gonna spend the bar or not? He is, and honestly, I agree with that. You never want to leave Seth alive, especially not a Seth as skilled as Mr. Wolf. Match point now for Akram. Loser semis. Potentially final round for Mr. Wolf. Let's see if he can make this happen, or is Akram gonna go into losers finals here? Not looking too good right now for Mr. Wolf.
Anti with the standing medium punch is kind of ridiculous. That's been an option. We've seen more of the DP against some jumping heavy kicks. Ready and steady with it. Akram trying to walk into the corner, and again trying to get that jump in, but Wolf spacing out a little bit differently, so I guess it doesn't catch it that the foot's like right behind the head.
Right now looking strong though, avoiding the activation. Very strong so far by Mr. Wolf, but still V-trigger is coming up and Steph does not have a lot of life to give.
E-skill, I like that. Catch all these buttons that have been placed in front of you. EXDP, look at that reach. It's everywhere. Bus. So tense. The crouching mini kick hits.
So
He's back in. He's in. You see how locked in he is in terms of defense too as well. Not getting blown up on the offensive too often or on these wake up situations. Not getting caught with these nasty throw tech, anti-throw tech situations. Real good stuff.
Yeah, and also Akram, he's been showing some weakness in the anti-air game. He's not anti-airing MrWolf because he's scared of the axe kick. So MrWolf is getting away with a lot of regular jump-ins, and that is opening up. And once again, right there, like MrWolf is just jumping a lot, and it's working because Akram just doesn't want to deal with the mix-up with the axe kick, doesn't want to get clipped, and is just willing to block instead.
Yeah, that medium punch has not been working out if Wolf gets in that a little bit closer of that jumping heavy kick, it looks like. So, very smart option. Right in the EX. Hekatonkus for the corner set situation. Back rise, doesn't matter. You're still caught up in the corner. Activation, yes sir, trying to route it back. Crouch mini kick, but no conversion. I've been praising this dog for it, and he's not finding it every single time. He's still fine. He's still going to take it to the other side of the screen.
This is so ridiculous.
Look at this
feature-
damage.
So ridiculous.
I don't care if it's that.
Jimmy.
That's wild.
Schau dir den Schaden an.
Der Schaden.
Der Schaden.
What does that mean? Oh, that's
The
it.
damage. The damage. Der
Schaden.
Schaden.
The Schaden. Oh, cool. I got a new word.
Let's go.
Nice. The Schaden. Ooh, the fall, the fireball.
Match point.
Ooh, he is locking him down with a different sort of way.
Okay, he has to make it count right now. Actually, that was acceptable by Akram. He didn't really get blown up that much. Still in
Yeah,
the
you'll
corner,
take that. You will definitely take that. That's smart. And Wolf put himself in the corner. V shifts out of danger for a bit with it. Anti with the medium. Well spaced. At least get that trade and keep Wolf in the corner. I like this. Lock him in the jail, no bail.
Yeah, this is actually still a tough one for MrWolf. He can't afford to get clipped many times. Like, his tournament life is on the line right now. Oh! Next conversion might do it. But actually, I think both players can kill with the next conversion. Regular jumping
in.
as usual. Oh,
What? The drop, but the pickup with the jumping light kick. EXDP, that's not going to do it.
Oh
Just
my
standing
God.
heavy kick. Oh my God. If that would have whipped, Jimmy. If that would have whipped.
That
Oh
was
my
so
God.
close. That was so
Oh my
close. Also, he could have just done CA earlier. Like, he
Yeah.
spent the EX bar, but he could have killed. I mean, now it worked out because he was greedy. He has a bar. Oh, and that was a crucial mistake by Akram, giving him those. Oh my God, I can't believe what. Like, Akram is letting this opportunity
I
to take
think the
down this
tournament
Wolf
starts
slide.
kicking in for both a bit.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah. They're seeing that finish line. They're seeing that closeness. You're in loser semis. They're so close with it. Akram trying to seal it and seal it right now. He doesn't have him caught in the corner. If he gets that stun after this, he gets the super, it's done. EXDP though, bust out from Wolf. That was desperation. Sweep off the feet. The trade. Akram still with the lead. No V-bar to play with. Oh man, you take the trade. I don't know if EXDP would have reached at that situation, but still.
Yeah. Oh my God, guess for the game. Oh, this is so clutch. Oh my God, what?
What? Parabellum! Or not Parabellum? I can talk right. I can't even talk right. What's going on? EX! I can talk right. Fear supposed to be in the corner. Cop in the
I
corner.
can't take this.
I can talk right again. Oh! 25 seconds. EX whip. That's gonna be it. The punish too far out in the distance. What are you even striking at, you demons? Akram taking down Wolf, defanging him and getting the win. Oh my God, what happened?
Like, seriously, I'm not sure I can take more of these matches like that. Like, my heart rate, I'm not even sure. Like, I should. I can't take this, you know? That was way too clutch. So weird. At the end, Akram actually had a really nice bait. Like, he dashed up he got the latex from MrWolf, and then he got a jump medium punch or something. Like, that was a really weird.
You know, Jimmy, I don't
execution
know
error.
how I was still alive sometimes. I need to take this every single weekend, man.
Absolutely
Almost
insane.
stroke out of here. I'm gonna tell you that. Now you have to find somebody else. I'm almost done. Y'all be playing
Crazy.
wild out here. Let's go.
Yeah. Great showing though by MrWolf. Unfortunately out of this tournament, but man, does he show time and time again why his Seth is one of the best in the business. It is very sad actually to me personally that we didn't get a great Seth from Europe into Capcom Cup, but this, I mean, in the future, you know, I'm sure we're gonna have more events. I mean, obviously for StreetFighter 6 for the future, but yeah. So MrWolf shouldn't feel too bad about this. The future, I think, looks bright for the StreetFighter community. Just has to keep it up, and I'm sure the results are going to come as well.
And the results
yeah.
are going to come through all of these World Warrior events that we've got up on the screen. As y'all can see, we are slowly working our way through. We got yours coming up too, Nordic Baltic as well, and more in store for all of you watching. Thank you for watching all of this throughout the past 6 months that we've had it, because honestly, it's been a great thing to have these players play for something. I'm so happy that we have these tournaments. Like, before, we didn't know what was happening with like the qualifications. We thought it was only be one CPT, and Capcom was like, but wait, there's more. So that means more players coming through for the CPT, more ways to play in terms of like more tournaments and stuff like that, and more reasons to keep playing Street Fighter V.
Yeah, next Friday, there will be restarting next Friday. This will be the big weekend, right? With starting with that one right here, Nordic and Baltic, Friday at 7 p.m. CET. Veggie, Reikman, Sparman, Weinan, Dr. Gulak, Tensai, Yonsai, Feng, and Paco fighting it out on Friday. Winner goes to Capcom Cup. And then let me put up the next one. I know, I think that guy is commentating here right now.
Who's that Jimmy guy?
Who's that Jimmy,
who's that Jimmy guy?
I don't know.
165 points.
Ryu.
I heard he's a content creator.
Yeah,
That's all he is?
Player.
Saturday,
I'm a
5
content creator. Yes.
Saturday 5 p.m. CET. MDZ Jimmy, Valwing, Reinhardt, Fast Eyes, Kudo, Mershid, Rizzo, and Angry Moto-san. And unfortunately, somehow my EU East got lost. But there's EU East. Wait, that's the wrong one. And then...
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there is EU East on Sunday next week. So big weekend coming next week. Make sure to tune in if you want to see who else will qualify for Capcom Cup.
Yeah,
That's
Friday,
right.
Saturday, and Sunday qualification spots. Very, very exciting weekend. Obviously, for me, the most exciting one on Saturday. I'm going to be preparing hard for that myself, trying to get into Capcom Cup. We'll see how that goes. But before that, obviously, we're going to be taking a look at who qualifies today. Only 3 players left: Akram, Garnet, and Geeck-O left. What do you think, Senkola? This match, Akram versus Garnet. What's going to happen here?
Bro, I don't know. Akram be beating up matchups that I don't think he should be winning, to be honest. Because Lucia, all you Lucia players like, well, she doesn't win that thing and she's not that good. But Akram is proving something different, and I love to see that energy. When you have a character that may not be as strong as other characters, but in a well-balanced game like this, you can make the magic happen.
Another
Akram
story
play against the
about
tendencies.
Akram. Akram eliminated so far 2 out of 3 from the SYG guys from the tournament. So if he eliminates Garnet, he kicked out the entire SYG team.
He's like, yo,
wow.
add me to the team. He's like, I'm not even Italian. Add me to the team. Let me see what's happening. He said, you have to sponsor me now.
Losers finals. Akram versus versus Garnet, sorry.
Let's go. I can't wait for this one. This one, you know, again, not a matchup we get to see typically. We don't get to see much, Fang versus Lucia. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen with this one. Akram definitely doing something different in terms of, how he approaches the matchup, how he plays against the tendencies against the other players. And we've seen him make other people feel uncomfortable when he gets that offense going. And some of y'all have said, the bar, the character needs bar and stuff like that. He needs EX bar. She needs EX bar to get damage. he's putting himself in continuous good situations where that doesn't really matter. Like, yeah, she doesn't hit that hard outside of V-Trigger, but it's so consistent. It's the corner carry, it's the corner pressure. It all leads to victory. We'll see who's going to win right now. Losers finals. Akram versus Garnet to move on to the finals.
Round 1.
Let's go.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, keep in mind, Garnet has been very, very dominant so far. He 3-0'd his first 2 opponents to get into winners finals, and he started off very dominating against Geeck-O as well. He had to make a comeback. So I'm really curious to see if Garnet is going to struggle against Akram or not, because like as usual, he starts off so strong every single match. Great block though, but doesn't matter, still getting the stun. It seems like it doesn't matter who his opponents are, he gets an early stun in every single time. Let's see if the story continues like it did with his first 2 opponents where he 3-0'd. Or if we get to see the reversal, like with Geeck-O, who was able to just turn it completely around.
That could be like that going down. E-skill coming in, but Akram's like, I'm not scared of that poison. When to take that, actually just gets the hit. The poison's off, and again, that corner pressure, real nasty. That medium harass and EX activation, side switch situation, B-shift, but this is fine. Garnet's out of the corner, taking too much damage though in that corner situation. He's around the back, sweet, no punish. And we call that a space trap. Listen, if you whip, you'll get hit. That's a quote-unquote space trap. The jump in? How did he get that? What? What?
Absolutely crazy round right here.
Mono won with Fang yesterday. He's qualified.
Final round.
Oh, so we have 2 qualified fan players so far.
Yeah.
Crazy. Vegapaps today and yesterday
just
Mono.
won, half an hour ago.
Very interesting. Yeah, the Fang player is definitely getting some success right here. Garnet trying to be Fang number 3 for Capcom Cup would definitely be interesting and not something a lot of people expected. But man, Akram definitely has something to say about that. He does not want to give Garnet a free win, and this seems to be a really clutch match so far. Difficult to call.
Yeah, that jumping looks really nasty for her to deal with. Maybe that medium punch does just not work out, because Garnet's been utilizing that quite a bit in the trade. More than enough favor that transaction for Garnet to take that victory, one on his side. And for someone to keep pace with this Lucia player, it takes a lot of work. Garnet saying that I can do so.
Yeah, absolutely. Garnet, as usual, really as usual, showing strong gameplay right here, but Akram has just been like so good at figuring out the rhythm of these strong players. Like MrWolf, for example, he had to beat MrWolf twice, and the first set looked really close, and then the second set it was way more dominant in Akram's favor, and that is not something I was expecting. So I'm hoping he can do the same thing. He can pull the same thing against Garnet, but Garnet right now looks so comfortable.
Probably just even jumping over that fireball situation. The spacing, the jump backs and things like that have been real good. And not biting on these heavy kicks. Akram would love to have a crush off them, but it's not really happening. Hasn't really found a way in with the V-skill situation either. Uh-oh, in the corner, not where you want to be against Fang. Jump out, side switch, cross up, and that's absolute fire right there. It's Garnet. It's Ketchup throwing up fireballs to start something. And everything is getting stopped.
This is a crucial round as usual. You don't want to go, don't let your opponent go up 2-0. Right now, the Akram is going in very aggressively and getting some success, but man, just sweeping there is Garnet. Absolutely crazy response, and almost has the stun right here. This looks bad. Yep, there we go.
This is unfortunate. You want to die with all that bar at the bottom, no chance to use it. Man, Garnet just getting into him. That crouch is cheap.
Maybe it's time for Akram's Colleen, but I don't know.
Oh yeah, right. The Akram can actually play Colleen as well, but man, I want to see his Lucia just being successful. He's been showing so many good moments with her. I feel like he can do this, but right now Garnet's so dominating, you know.
MQS says that Fang kind of cooks Lucia. I can kind of see it. That cower crouch, getting over the beast skill activation, some of these buttons, that jump in, also deleting the medium punch off the table, which he's been relying upon too often for Lucia. Like it's looking kind of nasty. That cower crouch and the pressure that we see continuously up in the corner, and his escape options, his tendencies as a player, Garnet's tendencies as a player to be able to like know when to EX, out of the corner and stuff like that. Find an escape option, whether it be view reversal or otherwise, and time it perfectly. And keep up that same sort of energy that Garnet. Oh, never mind. Hold up now. Get that on the table. He said, this is a bad matchup. We switching it.
Fight.
We'll see. We'll see how this is going to go. I'm really curious. Oh, wow. Bad start definitely for Akram. Not sure how rusty he is with this as well. So it's not going to be easy to beat Garnet either way, even if it is a better matchup. Looking pretty good, though, right now. Seems to know his punishes.
Time to warm up. Let's see, V shift. Doesn't go for no break, though. Wants to keep that positioning and not be in a minus situation where you're so close where this character puts you up in the mix with it. Trying to find a whip punish. I wonder if EX Parabellum would have worked there as a punish against the sleeves.
Yeah, potentially. But still, this actually looks better. But still, it's so rough. Like, whenever Garnet gets going, like, his offense is just so difficult to deal with. Great defense, though. Oh, wow, he had a chance right there.
V-Trigger 1. All right, see if we can get it done. I forgot that he's a V-Trigger 1 sort of Colleen. Interruption, crush mini kick. One more hit on either side. EX apply, gets a knockdown. I lied. Garnet needs a little bit more for the tank. And again, I wonder if Parabellum could have reached, but that last hit will do it. The low, though. Garnet on set point.
Trying to get back to grand finals right here. Oh, that was a great buffer. Very nice. Still alive, though, is Akram. Let's see if he can keep it up.
No back throw, though. That might have been what he's going for. The V-shift in the break. That V-system definitely helping out this character for some more defense. Again, V-shift in the break.
It's really good how effectively he shut down the V-trigger of Garnet, but didn't seem to matter too much so far. But right now, he has the life lead. Oh, wow, that freeze stun. Absolutely amazing. That was a great round. Yeah. And there's no counter pick by Garnet. I don't think he plays a different character, right?
That's true. I think if you a Fang player, you a Fang player. Like, even Mono, he's got the Bison, but you hardly ever see it. The low profile, once again, the cower crouch has been doing dividends against like back heavy punt or back heavy kick and Pierce. V skill, nice block right there after the V shift. Over the overhead.
Oh, good grab, good back throw, that was nice. But still, tournament life on the line right here. This actually looks pretty rough still. Good escape, very nice. Is it enough?
The reversals in time, the crush is fine. Finds it with the fierce EX. Knockdown. Time to activate off the target combo. And that's what he's looking for, but didn't get the throw that he wanted. Look at that D-bar utilized by Garnet. Defense. I'll try to get some offense to the dash and throw. Punish off the light. That is good night. Garnet, 3-0, even with the switch, was not enough, and he will be rewarded with his run back in grand finals.
Great games by Garnet, but also makes me think maybe this Colleen pick, actually it looked fine, you know? It looked like that was the right choice, but
you should maybe
too little, too late.
Earlier.
Yeah, a little bit earlier. It looked like you just need a little bit more time to get more comfortable in the match, you know? Very unfortunate. Akram out of this event, not able to get the triple KO against Team SYG. So I think Garnet is happy about that. Not getting eliminated by one player. GG's amazing showing though by Akram. It was very nice to see Lucia. And also his Colleen looked so clean. Very unfortunate, but that's how it is, you know? If you lose twice, you're out of the tournament. Garnet is going to try to make his comeback against Geeck-O, who was able to beat him in such a clean fashion. Like, he really found a solution for Garnet, and I hope we're gonna see some great responses from Garnet to take it as well. So we should be seeing a great match. Italy versus Italy, grand finals.
You know what that means? Someone from Italy is going on to Capcom Cup. Either way, which we'll see which one makes it, as you mentioned. But before I even mention that, gotta talk about that match. $100 is fantastic, but I know we got more up in the pockets. Come on now. If you gotta go up and get your mom's car, go ahead and do so. Okay, don't do that. But if you got some scrap, throw it to them like that. Reward these players for the fantastic action. You ain't seen no Lukes up in this top 8. We're gonna give you a Luke-less top 8 out here. Give them a little bit of love in return. I know we have some sponsor requests on the side that y'all can do if you want to do it for free. And you also have another way to support. Tweet it out, let the people know what's going on. We're in grand finals. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty, and you can also give a little bit of love to Ritas, which you should be getting a lot of love. He's been putting on so much work with these tournaments. You can put on a lot of work too, and send him out to Capcom Cup. Make sure that you put in whatever you can to also help this man who has been giving his heart, his hard work, his sweat, blood, and tears to give you good tournaments every single week to take him to the final Capcom Cup for Street Fighter V.
Absolutely. It's been so nice to see Ritas organizing all these events out of passion, no payment. He's been putting in so much work and effort behind the scenes. I've been talking to him at events. He's been trying to grow the scene for such a long time. It's time for us to give something back. Definitely check out the match, Reno.
We have Wall Warrior.
Yeah, absolutely. There we go. No, for real though, I'm pretty sure, I know the European scene wouldn't be the same without him. So let's show some appreciation and give something back right there. So much work by one man in particular, Ritas, the driving force behind Saltmine League. Absolutely amazing.
Come on now, you the face. Come on now. You take all the heat when people get upset. When people get upset, they come into you, they screech it at you. But yeah, I gotta give them the praise too. Give that same sort of energy back in a positive sort of light. Help some Ritas out. Again, Street Fighter V, without people like Ritas, would not be where it's at right now. It would not be bustling right now in these scenes without him taking up the mantle, without people like Ritas. So show out for the homie, okay? Show that love that he has shown us, please.
And you know what time it is now?
What's that?
It's grand finals time. Garnet versus Geeck-O. Winner goes to Capcom Cup in Hollywood. Los Angeles in February.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, let's get it, baby. Let's go. Italy going to Capcom Cup, but which one will get it done? These two cats have been so strong throughout. This year, they've been really showing up. They have been for a while, right? But this year, I feel like they have been on fire. The World Warrior events, UFA, offline, online, they still fine. Let's see who's going to take it. The finals of today's battle, bro. This is the last match that we're going to get to see. Geeck-O versus Garnet, the run back, the clap back. Let's see who gets it like that.
Absolutely. Garnet started out so strong in the winners finals match. Let's see if it's going to happen again. A repeat maybe of a strong round. Or if Garnet is just going to take it convincingly here. Geeck-O is going to take it convincingly like he did. His adaptation skills seem to be so strong. Too strong for any player so far. But Garnet, if there's one player who can do it, it's going to be him.
Definitely could get that win. They play each other so much. I'm sure he's got something in his bag now. The anti right there, crouch, fears, V-shift, more defensive tactics from the side of Garnet. We saw that in the last match, and we're seeing it now more here. Utilizing that D-bar, there's something different. He's got the lead, but for how long?
Yeah, much closer round, unlike the winner's final set. And man, that anti-air, that was so clutch. Great round by Garnet, starting off strong as usual. We'll see what the response is going to be. Geeck-O, this speed skill has been paying off so much. It's unbelievable.
Like you want to take your turn back, but there's a crush, corner carry, things are getting scary. Like it's real nasty. And you don't want to deal with that. Like you have to really think about what Geeck-O does after some of these sequences. Because if he gets that V skill, splitting up that V bar, and you're getting hit with it.
Yeah, so far Garnet seems to be pretty comfortable, but Geeck-O has all of the resources to take it back. Let's see how he's going to use the V-trigger. So far, he's been so good using it as whiff punish tool. He's just harassing on the ground because he knows Garnet has to be worried about the aerial approach, and the corner control is just so strong. The backdash to whiff punish something, and there we go. That's exactly what he was worried about. No conversion though. And now Garnet can take it back. Is this gonna be it?
Shimmy. Nothing off of that. Successful jump. Trying to delete that off the table. The cower crush off the table, I should say. Oh, the super play Garnet. Threading the needle and hitting with the CA.
This was a crucial CA right there because Geeck-O was really not far away to get that chip scenario going himself. So that was kind of clutch. So this was such an important round for Garnet to take, and he gets the first win. This is going to be a long grind, though. He has to take 6 games from Geeck-O.
Yeah, that's a long road ahead of him. Geeck-O might have more in store. You know, this is, remember, something that you have to do if you're Garnet. You have to win twice to make it nice. Reset the bracket, and win another set. He only needs one to get it done. And now that corner pressure that Candy's so well known for is coming through. There's the stun. And Geeck-O build up that bar like Build-A-Bear. No EXTP just yet. Just gets the throw, the perfect KO.
This is exactly what I expect from Geeck-O. Getting this, like, he knows exactly how to respond. It doesn't seem to matter how strong the opponent starts off. He knows exactly how to take it back.
That back medium punch. Now, simplify a little bit more in the mid-screen. We see that from Geeck-O. Forcing Garnet to back up a bit. You can't get that distance. We talked about too far out for the cower crouch. Geeck-O fighting punishes. And that one, is that going to be a punish? No spiral arrow after that?
Still corner control by Garnet, and Garnet is exceptionally good at keeping this corner control. And right there, that was so weird. Great escape by Geeck-O.
Oh, love that punish right there. Once again, in that range to find something against the cower crouch. This time for the V-shift. Goes in for the dash in. Doesn't get much off that medium, but still, Geeck-O sitting on a full bar. Don't you whiff a damn. Don't whiff a damn thing. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. He always shows you what he does to the clouds.
The CA is coming. I can feel it.
Oh, the hit confirmed.
Jesus, I felt it. I knew it was coming. I told you. Oh, man.
He's geeked.
That was crazy. Geeck-O just on another level. Like, these reactions, these whiff punishes, absolutely fantastic gameplay. One apiece. That is not going to be an easy match for Garnet. Like, Geeck-O, obviously, he's the one coming back right now, but overall, he's such in a prime spot to take this crucial, this crazy, this absolutely phenomenal Capcom Cup spot right now. Garnet, on the other hand, needs to take 5 games.
That's a lot on the dot. That's not looking so good. Call for this corner again. Throw pressure, blows up what Fang wants to do. EX dive kick, like the chase down. The idea was there, but not just the reaction. Crush, knock down with the sleeves. And again, the jump in. This time working out against the cower crouch. That's been getting blown up continuously.
Dangerous V-trigger situation, though. Don't want to get hit by Fang. Oh my god, I cannot believe he actually got he got the pressure off like full screen just because of that D-trigger. Absolutely crazy.
Yeah, well spaced. Geeck-O probably thought he was like outside that distance, but it did not happen like that. Smart stuff, but round start. You're getting with the dive kick. Garnet backing away. Putting the cloud in play. Whip, punish gets the force. This is unfortunate.
This is exactly what Garnet is worried about. Like, he lets him get in and just grab. He's getting grabbed because he's so scared of the whip punish from Geeck-O. Rightfully so. Absolutely insane conversion right there.
The V skill. You think it's your turn to put down the cloud? No. No go, Bozo. It's not going to happen. That is wild to me.
Spinning.
Absolutely. Like that V skill when it was released, everybody called it useless at first, and then more and more we saw people using it, and it's so effective somehow. I don't even know how, but people keep pressing buttons against it and getting crush countered.
It's just it's that mental stack that's wearing on Garnet to try to take these turns, try to get his oppression going and flowing. It's not happening right now. For game to game, round to round, this is gonna be really big if Geeck-O goes up, but if Garnet goes up, closer to reset in the bracket.
Yeah, this is very important for Garnet right there. Like you don't want to put. Oh wow, what a drop! You don't want to give Geeck-O the chance to take. Oh my God, this V skill is absolutely effective. Garnet keeps trying to press buttons at the wrong times, getting clipped, and the conversion into CA.
Game away from qualifying for Capcom Cup France.
One game away, winner side in the run back. Generally what happens is you're on loser side, you just smoking cats over and over again. You got that heat, that flame, that fire to come through. Like, I'm gonna get my run back. And then when you see that person in winner side, you have something for him. You like, listen, when I see you again, I gonna let it happen again to me. No sir, not me, not again. But now this is different. Geeck-O still cooking them.
Yeah, absolutely. And also keep in mind, like, Geeck-O was potentially, because of his screw up, he uninstalled the game before playing. You know, like, there was a legit chance he's gonna get
uninstalled the game today and wasn't even sure if he makes it because he did that.
Yeah,
that move.
He couldn't download the game in time for the regional final, and he just barely made it. You know, like there was a real chance he was gonna get disqualified. So,
oh my
nice
God.
Him making this going from uninstall to grand finals,
I
winner
put that
side.
on Twitter, make me sure.
Yeah, like, I feel like if there's a different timeline where he's not even playing this tournament and Garnet just has taken it because Geeck-O ain't around, but Geeck-O is the one sitting on game point right now. So side switch, tech though.
But right now Garnet is so strong, doesn't want to go out without a fight.
Taking that poison. Not the turd. He put that lower health, crouch fierce, because this is where he makes his money, and it's not funny. This corner position is so difficult to deal with. Only a 4 frame to your name. Finds a way out. A little bit of health, take it down. The dive kick coming down. This is unfortunate against a cower crouch. The throw, strike throw hot and heavy.
Oh, what?
That's tournament point and Capcom Finals point for Geeck-O.
Absolutely insane. Can he clutch it out right now? Tournament point. This is for Capcom Cup.
This is the qualify. Sitting on the line right now to stay on Geeck-O. Doing a great job of dealing with what Bank can produce and put up in the corner. Garnet, he's got to find something on defense. The throws, the bar's building up too as well. If he gets that bar at the tip, you know what's going to happen. Is the activation. Back throw, switching positionings. The neutral jump, the super!
Is that
this is a lot of damage! I'm clutching right now, I don't know! Not gonna kill!
No!
One more mix up wheel, the dash up! One more hit, the B skill does it! Geeck-O is qualified for Capcom Cup! He is geeked! This cat is geeked to gas! Congratulations to the queen!
Absolutely fantastic job, Geeck-O. Congratulations, making it into Capcom Cup with his amazing Cammy. There's nothing but respect, and obviously nothing but respect for Garnet as well. A tough one, but man, Geeck-O was just too strong. Couldn't make it happen today. Hopefully next time. But once again, congratulations. Geeck-O makes it officially into Capcom Cup with this absolutely insane run.
One of the favorites to win, consider how strong he's been in the other results. But very, very proud of him to make this victory. Very well done, very well labbed. You could see how acclimated he was to damn near every matchup that he came through. And even when it came to this Fang matchup right here, maybe it's not the best for Fang, but the fact that he was ready for the better option of this character with the neutral jumps shows you how much preparation that he put in for this top 8 spot. Well-deserved victory. Garnet, I gotta say you did fantastic too. You did very well in terms of playing this character that, it takes a lot of work to stay solid with, despite the fact that maybe people don't have matchup knowledge. The way he was playing today was sick. Garnet, you did fantastic too. Everybody in the top 8 did great. I gotta say, if this is the collection of play that we're gonna be seeing in the rest of Street Fighter 5, the Street Fighter 6 from this region, y'all gotta be watching out. When these cats start traveling, when these cats start going to CPT premieres, your favorite players are gonna get dusted and duffed by these dogs you see up on the screen.
Jimmy, you
very great play by everybody.
Through the results real quick.
Through the what?
On results on screen. You file. Bro.
Oh yeah, sure. So as I said earlier, congratulations to Geeck-O, first place. Absolutely deserved Capcom Cup spot. Second place, Garnet with his amazing Fang. Third place, Akram with his absolutely fantastic Lucia. We've seen so much stuff from him, so much new stuff from Lucia that rarely seen, but very effective. MrWolf, of course, one of the best Seths, if not the best Seth in Europe. Shouts to him for 4th place. 5th place, a new face for me, Jhin with his Balrog. I really hope to see more from him and his amazing V-Trigger 2 Balrog. Very impressive. Snoboi, also 5th place. Very unfortunate the way he wasn't quite able to make it with his his Nash Vega combo. Was very interesting to see at the end. Couldn't make it beyond 5th place, but very impressive showing.
Yeah, get my boy in. Come on, Geeck-O. You know what's funny is I met Geeck-O for the first time at UFA. The kindest soul. In fact, the whole scene out here are just a bunch of kind people. I'm like, how you play like that and be such a kind soul, bro? Like, how you gonna hit somebody with B skill to finish out a tournament like that, and you just be like the nicest person, give you a hug and all that stuff like that, but you play nasty like that? But I guess it's the way you got to play when it comes to Street Fighter 5. So can't wait to see what Buddy's got to say. I don't know if Geeck-O is streaming. I hope. Can someone tell me that? I know Hurricane was on the call with him.
He used to, but I'm not sure if he does it regularly, to be honest. But to finish it up, obviously, shoutouts to Mave as well. 7th place, kind of a rough run for him, but it was great to see him in the top 8 as well. And obviously, GambaNera with his amazing Dan/Ken combination, very rare to see, and so much fun and enjoyable to watch. Shoutouts to all the players. Was so much fun to see them, and hopefully we can see or get Geeck-O up.
Hopefully we get Geeck-O in the Discord for the interview.
He probably uninstalled Discord, so
yeah,
he has
probably
to install it again.
uninstalled Discord like he did uninstall. We can talk about it.
I cannot believe that, bro.
Geeck-O!
He actually Geeck-O.
Oh man.
Bro, I want to get your ass in here. I need to talk to you about that. You almost lost your qualification chance. You literally would not have qualified today if you didn't install your game a little bit sooner. Like, there's a time where Buddy would have just been like, "Hey, oops, sorry. I guess I got to go to the last chance qualifier and pay money for that one spot. There's only one spot for that." Oof.
I want to know the story behind that.
One of the Italians get a hand on Geeck-O. We need him in here, guys.
Yeah, Gamba is in chat. Gamba, go to his place. Come on, Italy isn't that big.
Yeah, knock on that door.
Yeah.
Hey man, open up. I know you jumping up and down, screaming. You're probably scaring people in the neighborhood, so cheering and stuff like that.
As long as we're waiting, we can talk about the other World Warrior events that are coming up, right?
Sure.
Friday, 7 p.m. CET, Nordic and Baltic. Look at the player lineup.
Absolutely fantastic. I'm looking forward to seeing who's going to be qualifying there. Only killers, Veggie, Reckman's Barnet, Wynan, Dr. Goodlag, or Gulag, it doesn't matter, I guess. But, I mean, if we're Street Fighter League compatible, like Goodlag, Kenzai, Yanzai, Fang, and Taco, all strong players, obviously. We'll see who's going to be qualifying for that. This is going to be, next week on Friday, right?
That's on Friday, 7 p.m.
Yeah, Friday.
Nice.
And that's on Saturday.
Yes, Saturday. I'm gonna try to qualify for Capcom Cup on this one. So top 8 regional finals: Germany, There's going to be MDZ Jimmy, Valwing, Reinhardt, Efasa, Escudo, Murshid, Riso, and unfortunately not Angry Mojo-san, but instead he's being replaced by Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero? Okay.
Yeah, so
Mojo can
this should be an interesting one. Obviously, tune in, don't miss out. Every single day we're gonna be seeing.
Yeah, and on Sunday is your West. Unfortunately, I don't have the thing up right now. It's got lost somehow.
Yeah, so
but yeah, Sunday EU West, big weekend, and we have Geeck-O. Let me switch him. Yo, Geeck-O.
Hey, how are you guys?
What up, my guy? Congratulations! You win Capcom Cup! You win Capcom Cup!
I have Saint Cola here. Oh man.
Yeah, congratulations, man. You deserve it. After the uninstall, tell us about the uninstall. Come on.
What?
You uninstalled Street Fighter, right? Before starting.
Oh.
You have to tell us about that.
Yeah, this is actually a secret tech. If you do it, you win.
Oh, that's why. Of course, that's the reason why. Not because of the saucy mods that you had for your queen. But speaking of your queen, congratulations to qualify with the character that people have kind of left to the side or said was too weak to do it and stuff like that. Maybe not every Cammy player, but you definitely stuck it out with that character. How do you feel about her in this season in totality?
I'm really happy for this because for the first time in the Street Fighter history, we have an Italian at the Capcom Cup, and the first Cammy this season. So the first Cammy, I was trying to do that because all the top players dropped her, and this is really bad because she's really cool now. People just prefer play Luke and other consistent and stronger characters, so they dropped Cammy, but she's really good.
Hear that? She's still good.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely respect that. Grinding it out with the Cammy. I mean, she when she got nerfed, like a lot of people were saying she's just too weak to make it. So it's nice to see you sticking it out with her, and I can see like you've been grinding so much, you've been leveling up so much. It's so nice to see you getting the results, and very well deserved to get into Capcom Cup with your amazing Cammy. Good job.
Yeah, thank you so much. And also, do you have a chance to qualify? Am I wrong, or did you play it?
Me? Wait, what? Yeah, like next week Saturday I will be playing.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Nice. So,
I'm the #1 seed in my region, so I am gonna try to qualify for Capcom Cup next week.
Yeah, good luck, man. You
Yeah,
deserve
thanks so much.
Wait! Before you go, Geeck-O, one more thing.
Yeah.
Who do you want to fight? Who do you want to fight at the cup? What player do you want to fight, qualified or not, at the cup? Who do you want to face off against?
Just let me check. Let me check, please.
It could be anybody, qualified or not. Just anybody you were like, I want to fight that person.
I wanna fight Tokido. I never fight Tokido, and this year I went in many European tournaments and I saw this guy in many events, but I never played him one time, and it hurts to me because Tokido was looking for someone to play, and I was in front of him, but 1 minute before I asked to Shax to play, and he told me, yeah, just let me take the pad and I'm coming. And 20 seconds later, Tokido watched my eyes, you know, he wanted to play. But that's a bad
so
story.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, I hate Shax. I
mean,
You got Shax? You took his chance to play Tokido, bro.
let's go. How dare you?
Wait, is Shax in chat? Please let him be in chat.
Nah,
Y'all gotta get at Shax for that one. That's foul, Shax. Well, I hope we get a chance to fight Tokido. I'd love to see that match. I'd love to see
Yeah, he still
what
needs to
one of the best
qualify,
Cammies
though,
does
right?
against the Luke. Yeah, he has to. Well, he has his qualifier, so he's in the top 8 for his qualifier. So you might have a chance of either fight him through.
Shax,
if you
it's in the
qualify
chat.
for Shax, you hear that, Shax? Nah, so you a messed up person for that one. Get his ass, Shaq. Get his ass.
No, I love Shax. He's a friend of mine. Really, I have good memories with this guy.
You changed your mind so quickly when you saw that he's watching.
No. I was trolling. I love this guy.
So before we close things for today, any shoutouts? Now is your chance. Give shoutouts to anyone you want, you love, or you whatever. Like, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll try to do my best. Online experience doesn't help, but I'll continue to play the Saltmine, as I told you before, because I need to practice for the Capcom Cup. I wanna do my best. I don't wanna get a 2-0. Simple.
Like the energy. You want to get? Anything you want to give up to your scene? Anything you want to say to your scene and stuff like that? You know, anything you want to say to your people?
What? Wait, what?
I told
Anything you want to say?
No, I
Anything you want to
didn't.
say to the Italian community?
No.
Or-
Wait, scammy? No, we don't say that here.
We definitely say it's scammy because there's a scammy going to Capcom Cup. Geeck-O, once again, congratulations. Shout out to the Italian scene and everybody coming through. Really appreciate your play today. It has been a blessing to commentate and watch.
I just want to say thank you so much for the support you gave me, guys. My family in real life and my second family, the StreetFighter Italian community, which
That's
helped
what we
me
want to
a
do.
lot.
Very
Yeah, I understand it later and I'm here. So, grazie a tutti ragazzi, ciao belli, ricordate sempre Kami Queen.
Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you very much. Once again, congratulations, and yeah, see you in the Saltmine.
See
Have a good
you,
one.
Ritus, and see you, Saint Cola, and I hope to see you, Jimmy, again in the
take care.
Capcom Cup.
Maybe see you on Capcom
Absolutely.
Cup.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
try.
I'll see
Oh
you, Capcom.
yeah.
I'll
Better see
try.
all of us at Capcom Cup. Come on.
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
I better see all there.
Just support
Hopefully.
Ratus. He did a great job for all of us.
Yes. Put up the Matcherino, Regis.
One more time for the one time.
Oh,
Come
yeah,
on
now,
now, you can do
of
one more
course,
time.
now he wants more money. Yeah, here we go. I get you.
a little more.
Give Geeck-O some pocket money for Los Angeles.
And now let's see yours. Let's see your. We also can give some pocket money also to Rita Sue as well. Y'all can also do that too as well for both of these people, the competitor and the TO. Give them some love. For Geeck-O, you have only today, but for Ritus, you have until all these Warrior events. And please help send homie out to Capcom Cup. We would love to see him out there, as we're going to see Geeck-O and maybe, possibly, most likely, Jimmy too as well, and me.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's show some support for Regis, and yeah, definitely keep in mind next week, Friday, Europe. No, Sunday is Europe East, right? Saturday, Germany,
Nordic
and
Baltic on Friday.
on Friday, yeah. So definitely don't miss out. On all 3 days, we're going to be deciding who's going to go to Capcom Cup 3. Players are going to qualify there. It was absolutely a pleasure to commentate this alongside with you, St. Cola, and Regis as well.
Make sure to
So
follow
yeah,
St. Cola and NBC Jimmy on Twitter, also Jimmy on Twitch, of course. Famous.
And the YouTube. And his YouTube. Get on
And
his
my
YouTube
YouTube.
page too as well.
and my TikTok.
Yeah. And the
and my
TikTok. You got a TikTok too? Get him.
Yeah. no
Thank you.
TikTok dances though.
TikTok dances. We can make that happen. Maybe that'll be a sub goal. But for now, thank you everybody for watching Saltmine. Make sure you all tune in to see who's fine in these next Wood Warrior events. Until next time, peace and love, everybody.
See you on Friday. Have a good. Who can we raid actually? Come on, let's raid Ixion.
Yeah.
Sounds always a good choice.
Well,
Jimmy and Jimmy. Jimmy and Bommy.
Have a good one. See you on Friday.
Take care, guys.
Bye, everybody.
See ya.
Peace.
get a critical